Peggy 12.
Voices on the radio.
Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
ジャストパリーの後は投げが届くなら投げでいいんじゃないかなって
全く同じ答えでしたね。
ジャストパリーって取った時にコンボが安いっていう特徴があるんですよね。補正が乗るんで安いんで、実はあんまりコンボしない方が、特に OD コンボはもう絶対ぐらいかな。
いや、俺はマジで使ったことないレベルですよ。
使わない方がいいんですよね。ただこのダメージの補正は乗るんだけど、OD ゲージ減少の補正は乗らないっていうのがあって、その投げは漏れなくね1本奪えるんですね。しかも実はもう1個お得な情報があるんですけど、ハードノックダウン、これ何なのかというと後ろ受け身取れなくなる。
そう
だから次の投げも実は強い投げになるんですよ。投げ食らいますで後ろ受け身取れないからまた言ってきてこれやられるんですよ。でこういうのもあって投げはかなり丸いです。まあ、投げ簡単だしな。
超簡単。
何より簡単で。
Just give me the mic. Woo! Week 10, baby. We're here at the final week of the group stages. Jammers, still second, third, and fourth place to be decided. What's
What on earth do you think you're doing, F-word? This is my bit of the show. It's week 10. It's the last week of the regular season. The playoffs will be decided right now, and that's the energy we need for this intro. Take notes, F-word. It's Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023, week 10. "24 players, you've just seen them there, some of the finest Street Fighter 6 talent in the entire continent of Europe, arranged into 6 teams, have been giving it their all for the last 9 weeks. It's week 10. It's the final week of regular season. The playoff picture will be decided today. There's still 3 spots to fight for. We've already said goodbye to 1 team. We've already awarded that #1 spot to BMS, but there's a lot still to play for. Depending on how these 3 matches go, the rest of the season will be laid out before us. Thank you very much to F-word and Jammers for trying to steal my intro, but I will not have it. I will claim this spot for my own for the duration, as long as these wonderful people on production and Capcom will have me. But I will give it over to F-word and Jammers, because it is your time to shine. Let the people know exactly how this playoff picture is going to lay itself out.
Yeah, no, that's what's annoying. You told me he wasn't going to be on the main stage. No, listen, I'm not accepting that, guys. He's not.
They can hear us, mate.
Oh, hey! Welcome back to Street Fighter League Pro EU. We are here, and what a wonderful rendition there from Logan Sama. I'm not sure what happened there. I was just messing around, and apparently it was live. What are the chances? Jammers, what's the format? Change the subject.
Yes, for the regular season, you're going to have the away team expose themselves by showing you their player lineup, their character lineup, and their control scheme, and then the home team get to counter accordingly. Now, these guys will be playing for points, with Game 1 and Game 2 awarding 10 points each to the winning player in a best of 3, and in Game 3, the anchor match will be awarding 20 points to the winner. Now, if we find ourselves in a tiebreaker scenario, there'll be an extra game, which is the best of 1, which will be awarding 5 points to the winning team, of course, overall. And then what happens into the playoffs?
Playoffs, first place goes straight to grand finals, Jammers. Massive difference from last year. So BMS sitting there as that team. They will play against the team that's able to come through. Second place, still a lot on the line. They go straight to semi-finals, and then third and fourth will play a match to get to that semi-final, with a third having home advantage. Now, what are they playing for, Jammers? 60,000 euros for the first place team here, and of course some prize money for second too. And of course, more important than that, a place at the World Championship Finals against Team Japan and Team USA. Those to be concluded very shortly. Humongous implications, and we're finally starting to see how this might pan out. Jammers, you made a point last week, off air, not online, about what the actual standings look like, and something we saw last season that's repeated again. I'd love you to bring that up
this
live
was
on
crazy. So shout outs to Matthew Edwards, the street writer. I had a chat with him, and he goes, haven't you noticed something? I said, well, he said, look at the table. We looked at the table and he said, all the returning teams are in the top half and all the new teams in the bottom halves. Wow. Obviously, 4 teams make the playoffs, but the new guys on the block, Wolves, Guild, BK Rog, they're all on the bottom sides. And then you have BMS, 00 Nation, and Mouse at the top half. So experience does help. You know, the confidence in their captaincy, the reassurance of the team, understanding how the format of the regular season works, and then having that real strategy there. Now, of course, we have returning players in these new teams, but it's still a whole new dynamic and a whole teamwork synergy you need to be working with. So
it's not the game where the experience has the biggest impact. Sometimes it's the format. I'd love to talk about this longer jammers. We need to set up our own podcast, man. You know, something like that. But in the meantime, Logan, my man, the guy who I'm so happy to see, whose place I did not try to take at the start of the show. Anyone who tells you different is lying, Logan. I believe you have our first match for us. Why don't you talk us through it?
How could I not believe such an honest face? You would never lead me astray, would you, F-word? How can I doubt? Such warm eyes, such a bright smile, such a shiny bald head. Let's get into match number 1. And as I said, this is the one that is going to determine how the rest of this week plays out. Because at the moment, BK Rog's fate is in their own hands. If they put up any points at all, then they will be safe. They will qualify for the playoffs in at least 4th spot, which is where they're at now. They were aiming for that 2nd place, but the best they can do is tie for Mouse, and they would fall behind them on differential, which means the highest they can get is 3rd. So they're playing at the moment for home field advantage in the quarterfinals. Bit complicated, I understand that, but it is a complicated week right here as we get to the end of the regular season. However, 0-0 Nation will wanting to put up a big, big score. They want to push up and get themselves that bye into the semi-finals and get that 2nd spot. So there's a lot to play for here. BK Rog looking to cement their position in the playoffs. 0-0 Nation looking to push up and get themselves a bye. However, in the back right now, Wolves will be watching this BK Rog performance with bated breath, because if they get swept 40-0, it means that it is wide open for Wolves. Now, that does mean they have to put up a 40-0 score against BMS, which is a huge ask for them, especially from the away side. But there are a lot of possibilities, and we're going to try and update you as today's events unfold. With that said, let's just get into the action. We'll welcome into the arena the away side, 0-0 Nation. All right, the time for fun and games is over. Very, very serious business right now. 10 points at the moment separates you from Mouse in that 2nd spot and that huge bye into the semi-finals in the playoffs. I know that you're going to want to run up a huge score here against BK Rog, but they also need these points to make sure they not only ensure their playoff position, but get a favorable home advantage as well in 3rd spot. So this is a massive one for you guys. Obviously, at the moment, you're in 3rd. You can push up to 2nd, but you're on the away side. We spoke last week, and you said home and away doesn't really make much of a difference in your opinion here. But how have you approached this in terms of being from the away side? Have you given it much consideration?
Yeah, obviously, you know, you're trying to guess who they will want to put against who. And, I mean, we don't really, I mean, there's nothing we can do to stop them from picking who they want. So we just got to do our best to deal with whatever they put in front of us.
You've had a pretty consistent lineup when you've been on the away side. Obviously, sometimes it will change. Yourself generally in the anchor role, Rickerman's Barnett generally opening up, and Venom usually 2nd. But of course, we have seen Venom play in the anchor role a couple of times, normally from the home side as a counter pick. Have you got any surprises for us today?
No surprises today. So, yeah.
I mean, it's worked for you. It's got you here so far this season, right? Yeah. And you're just going to try and stick with the consistent play that's got you so far already.
Yeah, I think we've mostly, you know, it's mostly either me or Lord Venom that goes anchor. So if, you know, either of us go, I don't think it's a surprise either way. So, yeah.
Well, you know, you might put Veggie in there or something. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll find out because we don't know the lineup yet. Yeah. Lord Venom, come in, please. Finally.
You never called me out.
Always do. We've had so many great chats this season.
Yeah, but every time we get in here, you're like, call Ricky or Veggie. It's never me. It's always them, not me.
Do you feel hard done by?
Yeah.
Well, it's your time to shine now. I called you out. This is the most important week. All the pressure's on you. This is the first time that you have ever been in this position. The rest of these guys, they've already been in this pressure before. But you have never, ever, ever been in this position in Street Fighter League.
Okay, in Street Fighter League.
Yeah, that's right. In Street Fighter League, it's a different ball game. I don't care what online tournaments you've won in your bedroom, in your underpants. This is real. You got your team shirt on. You're wearing trousers. Serious business. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Say no more. Say no more. We're all about business. It's very, very serious today. 0-0 Nation. Your fate is in your own hands. But you're going up against BK Rog, who require points to not only guarantee their position in the playoffs, but they want to take that third spot from you and get the home advantage in the playoff situation. So without any further ado, let us welcome into the arena BK Rog. I've just realized Lord Venom said that I don't ask him to come up and talk at the start. I gave him a wonderful question to set him up. His answer was yes. That's why I didn't ask you. Come on, you need to work on this. Luffy, you've always got a lot to say for yourself. Your fate is in your own hands, and that's great. You're on the home side as well, so that is an advantage for you, a slight advantage at least in picking your lineups. You need to put some points on the board to at least guarantee this. You can't finish in second, but that home advantage in the playoffs, where you would possibly have to play 0-0 Nation, would definitely work in your favor.
Lord Venom say yes. So
yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. When you played last time round, though, it was 30-10 to them. Yeah. What are you going to be changing this time?
Now we are in home position. Nation is a very tough matchup when we are away. So now that we are home, we can choose, so it will be better.
Looking forward to that. Are you still saving yourself for the playoffs?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Nassim, come on down. We've had a really enjoyable experience watching you play so far this season. I think you've had a breakout season. Taken to this new character, Honda, really well, and pretty much the only person still in Europe getting results with the Honda. You've been very reliable in the anchor role as well, but this is it. This is crunch time. Are you feeling the pressure as a team?
Not at all, no. I really trust my teammate for this one, and I trust myself as well.
That's the most important thing, trusting yourself. In terms of E-Honda as a character, do you find it better when you're at the home end and you can engineer your favorable matchups, or do you not really mind?
It's have a little bit importance, but I can deal with it anyway, home or always.
I love that. Confidence, calm. I can see you got the killer look in your eye as well. This is going to be a great first match today. This is it. We'll be determining 2 of the spots in the playoffs after this. If you can take your position at the home end, guys, we're looking forward to this one. 0-0 Nation, of course, on the away end, which means they have to put forward their lineup. And then BK Rog will have the opportunity to put forward their players and counterpick in both player and character matchups as well. The only way we can find out that lineup from BK Rog is with the reveal from F-Word and Jammers.
Time for me to do my job, what I got called up for, and is to talk about and discuss the formations here. So we'll show the away lineup first. It looks like, okay, solid and consistent here. It looks like Lord Venom is going in the middle this time round. Phenom back in that anchor position. Rikemans Barnett still up here. Interesting, because he just hasn't had a good latter half of the season here. I thought they would have tried Veggie here, but
I
again...
actually did too. I actually thought there's an outside chance of maybe seeing Veggie opening up here. I mean, chances of the fluctuation occurring in this lineup is highly unlikely. But that second place is very precious, maybe not to experiment now. And these are predictions that you went for, Jammers. I wasn't actually able to contribute, so talk me through these.
I just think BK Rog are going to try and just run it back across the board. If anything...
Wait a minute, run it back. They lost, didn't they? Last time.
They won, I believe. The 30-10 last time to 0-0 Nation.
Oh, okay.
And that was when they were at home. So I think they'd run it back, the BK Rog guys. However, if you were to interchange certain things, I think Kusanagi would go against Lord Venom, but I think Kusanagi lost to him before. I'm not quite sure if they played. And then Nassim would probably try his hand at Phenom again. That's my fault.
I've got this written down wrong as 30-10 to 0-0 Nation.
I don't see... because I don't see Nassim being being put forward to go against Rikkeman. I don't really like Honda versus Drew. Maybe there's something that they know about the matchup that I don't. But I honestly think this is just my gut feeling that they all might try and run it back there. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But hey, the important thing as the whole thing in this totality is that both teams actually need the dub there.
I think the anchor match is very likely to happen. Any chance of a Luffy?
Probably not. Maybe against Rikkeman, that's it. Probably. Well, we'll find out. Logan's with Rikkeman right now. Let's get to him.
It's been a long season. It's definitely easy to lose track, but it was 30-10 to 0-0 Nation last time round. And Rikkeman, you went up first, and you went up against Kane. Lost that first one. These guys predict that it's going to be coming back to you again. What do you think about that?
I predict that it can, though. When it is doing so well with the Jamie, I don't see the can coming out, but we'll see. But also... I think all of them are amazing players, so whoever they put against me is going to be a good fight.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not been the most consistent season for you. You looked strong, had very close losses as well, not really been blowouts, but now's the time to find that form and really step up. Obviously, Venom and Phenom have been doing very well, and it's looking like you guys are definitely going to get into the playoffs and possibly get a bye if you can get the points here. That's going to be huge for you, right?
Yeah. Decent-ish first half. Horrible second half, sad to say. But that just means I have an amazing final stretch. I hope so.
Bring it back for the playoffs. Absolutely. That's the attitude to have. Right, let's find out who BK Rog are going to send up. Reminder, they only need to score 10 points to guarantee their position in the playoffs. And it's going to be, look how cold this man is. It's you. You're the machine. You're the Terminator.
No, Kusanagi is.
It's you.
No, I'm not.
Not after last week. It's you now.
No, I'm not.
Look, you're so laid back, so calm.
Yeah, because I have to perform in this league.
I love that. All right. Can you confirm the character and control type, please?
Honda Classic.
Honda and Classic. This matchup into Jury, how do you find it?
Pretty even, to be honest.
What are the things you're looking to implement with Honda?
I will not say more.
I respect it. Keep his mouth closed. Trade secrets. He will reveal it in this game number 1. Guys, if you want to wish each other good luck or get set up, all of that, it is week 10. It's the last week of games. Sportsmanship at the fore. Everyone is rivals, but it's a friendly rivalry at the moment. Hopefully it stays that way. On the side of 0-0 Nation, we've got Rikkeman's Barnet with the Classic Jury. And on the side of BK Rog, we have Nassim Claw with the Classic E Honda. It's different than what we expected, guys. So let's call the action. F-word and Jammers. How's it going to go?
Yeah, thank you for that update, Logan. Yeah, 30-10 victory for 0-0 Nation the last time they played. And now we're going to see a change up in the matchups now. Jammers, you thought they might run the matchups back. Maybe some pride, maybe some information recorded even in a loss is why they did that. But they're going to go with the Honda, which works against Shivs. True. It's a very different Jury, though, isn't it?
It is different kettle of fish, but he's actually on a 5-game losing streak here. So strike while the iron is hot. And again, we saw Nassim beat the hell out of Broski last week in the Honda JP matchup here. So why not try his hand at our sadistic hedonist there?
Listen, he's had a very good season so far, Nassim. Even when he's lost, it's been extremely tight. We called out one of his moments as a highlight. So good at reading his opponent and snuffing out the fear on their wake up. And a matchup that I think Honda fights relatively well is a case of whether Rikkeman's Barnet can actually implement the parry game that we've not seen anyone really reliably implement against Honda in this season's Street Fighter League Pro EU. So, and outside of that, those reads on knockdown, those reads on wake up are going to be massive. And Nassim's been very good at making the right calls, sticking that sneaky crouch jab out when his opponent expects it the least. Now, in terms of implications, Jammers, If Nassim wins this, Wolves are out.
Yes.
It's that simple, right?
Just 10 points.
That's all they need. They just need one win. The rounds and battle differentiations too heavily stacked in their favor. Even if Wolves get a 40-0 later, as long as BK Rog can get 10 points, it's over. And they're up against a guy on a 5-fight losing streak. If you're Wolves, you're not going to be banking on this one, but you're going to be hoping.
Well, he's off to an excellent start here. Already got him in the corner, making the right reads here with another grab here in the corner against Riekemann. And then the command grab, and it's a punish counter one as well, so the extra damage is there.
That hurts. He just cannot breathe. No dash is needed. Everyone's talking about drive rush and charging forward and cancelling. He just walked forward there and it's down medium into the and closed it out.
Riekemann just cannot catch a break, can he? Headbutt, making all the right reads, offense and defense. Here's Nassim when he plays on stream.
Throw would have worked there. Maybe it was out of range. Went for the throw.
Almost got the perfect power there.
Cannot miss those headbutts. Catches him low, resets the pressure. This is going horribly wrong for Riekmann's body. Nassim running away with this and looking to get his team qualified.
Okay.
Level 2.
Level 2 for the cancellation, EX100 hand slat, and it will take one command throw here, but I don't think he'll do it.
Wow.
Oh là là, mais mon Dieu. Quand il a la main du Japon, c'est un combo, c'est 60%.
Ah ouais,
yeah.
Momentum started, but that was an absolute mauling. And this is what Nassim Claw has done all season, Jammers. All season. Very rarely has he looked helpless. I think it was only that match again. It was a bad match. I think it was JP earlier. In general, he's been on fire.
There you go.
Ready to react to that, but I told you, he just knows where to stick that jab out.
Pickup crouch jab has definitely been one of his best friends, if not his exact best friend here for Nassim. But Riekemann just hasn't been able to get the engines revving here. Almost got a check on the drive rush preemptively there.
Riekmann's Barnet is focused on a reactive game here. He needs to be careful not to play too much spectatorship. That's what's cost him momentum in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, he does not want to be...
Oh, wow, bet the farm.
Okay, goes there to where they're not biting on defense, but butt slam down.
Escape.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not going to work.
Oh, this is huge there with the tempo slaps into show of force level 1. Again, he's always trying to do that butt slam frame trap there or beat the delayed tech.
Burnt himself out. Needs to be careful here. Plus. He tried the cross guard, doesn't work.
He's really throwing him off there. He got him cognizant of the stun, but didn't work out.
Just got his meter back. Gonna get caught low though. Could have killed there.
Probably have to cancel it to level 1. I'm not sure if he can do it off lights. Probably can, but a DI.
Wow, all the right bets. I think that traded, so I don't think he could have cancelled anyway.
Yeah.
Didn't have the health.
Didn't have the health for sure. Again, this is still not looking good.
Scary to throw those fireballs out in this matchup.
Tech.
This is looking great for Nassim Claw.
And for BK Rog as well.
Anyone who was hoping for some kind of drama this week in terms of BK Rog's qualification doesn't look like we're going to get it. He's running away with this battle.
Headbutt again. Almost going to burn him out here if he's not careful. Oh,
yeah,
no.
grab. Almost burnt out. Headbutt. Yes, it is. He's ready, though.
All right, here we go. Riekemann wants to turn around his team's fate and, or should I say, just his individual scenario. He's got to get a win here. Sam medium kick for the check. Going to cancel into the fireball. Still has one more stock here to work with, though, Riekemann. And he
Too early. Oh, no. I think he thought it was a jump or a headbutt. That's going to hurt big time. And he's in the corner, too.
I think this is one guess for game, actually.
Agreed, it is.
Yeah.
He burned himself out there with that read.
Oh, looking too good. Still has a level 3 to work with, though. Butt slam.
Are we going to see the DI? Another butt slam getting chipped away here.
No, this
horrible
might be it.
Riekmann's body. One more will do it. He's got his bar back.
Yes. Ouais, frérot, bien joué. Allez, let's go. C'est réglé. Let's go, les 40 ans.
J'ai mon frérot.
T'as trop bien joué.
T'as trop bien joué, c'est incroyable.
Franchement, il joue vraiment trop bien.
There will be no 40-0. There will be no comeback. Now, if you're 0-0 Nation, you've got to start really worrying about that oh-so-important second place that gets you straight to the semi-finals because you've just conceded your first 10 points here this week, Jammers.
Again, just looking at his individual record, it goes deeper and deeper into despair here. I hope the team can really boost up his confidence and morale because it's not looking good, but fantastic stuff for Nassim and BK Rog. But the match isn't over. Obviously, mathematically, they're fine. Still got to, again, maybe experiment with some extra strategies. Maybe a last-minute change-up on the home side. Who knows? But again, they still got to like put this match specifically to bed and actually put Zero Nation even in more problems. Make it problematic for them. Make it as difficult as can be.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they can't necessarily leapfrog to second place themselves, but they can get themselves to third place, which is actually really good because you get a home advantage in that next match.
Yeah.
So all the reason to be giving your all here. You've qualified, but qualifying is not enough. You want to give yourself the best chance of actually going on a bit of a run and getting to that grand finals and surprising everyone and actually making it all the way through to the finals in the World Championships.
Of course. Well, that was game 1 complete. And now we move on to game 2, where Logan has a chat with his good old pal, Lord Venom. Let's have a chat.
Thanks very much, Jammers. An unfortunate start for 0 Notion. That actually also means that now their fate is not in their own hands. Getting second is going to be dependent on Mouse losing in some way. If Mouse score anything over 20 points, they'll be guaranteed that second spot. However, there's points that you guys need to score. You've been very, very consistent this season. I've been very impressed with how you've taken to this Street Fighter League offline environment. Obviously, most of us will be aware of your accolades and achievements online. What's the difference between competing in those environments and then competing not just offline, but in a team kind of format?
Like, the biggest difference for me, I guess, is the team format rather than the offline format. Because when I play, I don't feel like I'm playing different than how I'm playing online. Yeah. But the team format, like, for example, when you see that the first match has been lost, that might put pressure on you in some sort of way. Or just like the environment that you're playing with the team. Like, for example, in an online tournament, there's winners, losers, so there's another chance. But in this tournament, it feels like single elimination, for your match at least.
Yeah, of course. And also you have, I guess, the different dynamic of when you're playing in a single tournament, whoever you face in the bracket, that's it. You don't really have any kind of choice or any kind of input on that. But when you're playing from the home side, I guess you can kind of stack your matchups in your favor and use your confidence there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. Because when it's in a team, you need to rely on your team too, not just yourself.
Well, I'm really glad that we've got the opportunity to see you play offline. You've just been such a legend in terms of online events at the start of Street Fighter 6. And to be honest with you, we've all been massively impressed with your performance here in Street Fighter League. I'm really looking forward to seeing your playoff run. But right about now, we need to get these points on the board, right? You want to get that second spot.
Yeah, I'll try my best. And for me, it's like, right now, I feel like I just want to have fun playing. And however it goes, that's how it's going to go.
All right, let's find out how it's going to go in terms of your opponent. BK Rog, can you please send up your second player? Kus and Nagi, can you please confirm character and control type?
Look, classic.
Lovely. Last time round, you played Phenom in this fixture, but that was because you were on the away side and they put him forward. Why have you decided to try and take on Lord Venom this time?
Because I feel comfortable with the matchup. I enjoy when I play against JP, even it's 50-50. But I feel great, I feel good, so it doesn't care for me to play JP or not.
All right, how important is it now for you guys to put up a big score to try and get a home advantage? If you win this match, then you will be playing 0 Nation again in the playoffs and starting on the home side. So it will basically be the same as this again. Do you want that advantage, or does it not really make much difference to you guys?
No, of course we want the advantage. Every point is important in this competition. So I do my best. I usually play pressure matches, so I'm ready for that.
Do you feel like you've really taken to this team format well as well? It's obviously your first time involved in Street Fighter League. I don't know if you even got to watch any of Street Fighter League last year because you weren't really playing Street Fighter 5. But how have you taken to this team format?
I enjoy a lot. I didn't really look last year SF5 Street Fighter League, but I'm happy to be here.
And we're happy to have you. Been very impressive. A bright future for both of these players, but the future is right now. We need to determine how this playoff picture is going to look, and every point matters. It's game 2. It's best of 3. 10 points on the line. If you guys can get set up, please. It's going to be, there we go, Wow, arm wrestling behind me. It's going to be Lord Venom with the classic JP that's been so deadly all season up against Kusanagi with the classic Luke. He's been so reliable, so consistent. Last week was a blip. Let's see if he can erase that F word. Jammers, game number 2. Let's go.
Yeah, both these players have been on fine form. They've been on fire in their own right. However, just a quick stat here. I think I made it a couple minutes ago, actually, is so Lord Venom's last 2 games have actually been losses. 1 10-pointer, 1 anchor. They've been pretty close, and he always puts up a good fight in those dogfights we call SF6 matches here. But Kusanagi, he said he's happy to play the JP matchup despite it going 50-50. He beat 4
really
fills.
well last time we saw him play, didn't he?
He beat 4 fills. I think he lost to Broski, and then again, just going up that tier to Lord Venom. One of the best, if not the best, we have in the region here. I think this is a tricky one. I thought about this for like a few minutes, and I was like, nah, they're probably not going to afford this. And then I just stuck with my gut and said, yeah, all right, BK, we're going to run it back. But because none of them have gone according to my plans, that means my predictions are all over the gap.
I think the worst prediction you made was probably Nassim Claw for this match. We'll see how Kusanagi does it. He plays it really well, to be fair.
Yeah, of course he does.
He plays it so well. He knows every little bit about it. You know, the little places to stand, the intricate details. He loves to do that little drive rush into the sandblast just to feint out some kind of reaction and then record the data in Terminator fashion. And despite losing last week, he played phenomenal.
And already after
I actually wasn't looking at the screen. What happened? He got checked.
Kusanagi tried to drive rush in, he got checked. I tried to media punch, so yeah.
Straight away, ready.
Got to tell where their mindset is at.
Drive rush of his own, though. Venom tries a surprise jump, doesn't work.
There we go. Drive rushes in with a stand fierce. And again, he's committing to that stand fierce into sandblast. And we've seen him do that at fair scenarios in weeks in the past. He doesn't go for another or a better knockdown or something.
He doesn't want to spend the gauge. He would have burnt himself out, to be fair.
Burn out there.
Just burn out anyway. Too far for that crouch heavy punch to link. Sandblast it up. Crouch heavy on the anti-air.
Departure out there because he isn't burnt out. So he basically has the audacity to set up whatever the hell he wants. Just going to chip him out as much as he possibly can. Look at the chip damage on these moves. They're insane.
Oh, he just recovered his gauge as well. Doesn't matter.
Level 1 should do it. Now he's going to level 2.
Level 2 to make sure.
Yeah, and it should be done as soon as he gets in. There you have it. Closing out that round there with the stride ball from the level 2 conversion. Try rushes in again as a round start there. There's Kusanagi.
And it's a forward jump this time from Mr. Petrovic.
Oh. It misses the perfect knuckle though, that's the huge, but he still gets the corner advantage here. That's what matters. Drive rush. Chasing him down. Pressure being applied here, look at that.
Oh, it's not your turn.
There you go. Sweet.
Oh, big read.
What?
Takes out the stand throw too. That wake up sweep so good.
Yeah, a lot of the JP players have been doing that recent. Alright, nothing to do there. Yeah, he didn't try anything against that to challenge it.
The players with JPs on their team are finding answers for that. The players without JPs on their team are just absorbing that jumping every time.
Good point. Very good observation there. EX departure's out. Looking to wait to, burn him out.
Yeah, just get him down.
Yeah. He's got level 3 though.
He's got level 2.
Kusanagi's got level 3.
Yeah, I'm referring to this. Yeah, I'm referring to level 2.
True block string. That was a true
horrible situation.
Let's go!
He was thinking, I'm going to survive. I've got the bar here to make the comeback. Waiting for the knockdown, but the knockdown never came. And Lord Venom with a surprise command grab. Getting 0-0 Nation a much needed first battle here in this second game for 10 points. Now, just to recap on the scores, I believe BK Rock put themselves on 1-8-5 with that win. Now out of reach for Wolves. Now, in terms of them finishing third, which allows them to play home in the next leg, which is very likely, very much looking like it's going to be 0-0 Nation, depending on what happens with Mouse later. This is kind of like a battle for home advantage.
Oh, let's see what it is. Honestly, the outcome. Kusanagi slows down, doesn't try drive rushing either round, it delays it for a couple seconds later. We're trying to switch things up. Double sweep, that could have been punished there, probably by Luke's sweep.
Definitely could have punished that.
I mean, the spacing rate is pretty finicky to try and deal with, but I know sweeps, the majority of sweeps do catch it. Because it is negative double digits, so.
Drive rush jab connects.
Jumps forward, he done it preemptively as well. Good choice, gets the throw. Almost burnt out here though, Kusanagi. Feinted it, just in case. Backs away here. There's Kusanagi. Both guys waiting for their drive gauge to replenish to a certain point where they can go nuts. There he is, he's in there.
Counter hit. The punish counter though. Gets hit by that stand heavy punch. Walk back heavy punch. So good.
Good block of the EX Sand Blaster there.
Nice identification of the blocks on runs out and he's able to DP, but that was a terrible drive impact attempt from Kusanagi. The jump back came just in time from Lord Venom and he gets himself into game point.
Pressure being applied. Drive rushes in.
Oh, that's a try. Oh, knuckle there didn't work.
Forward throw into a meaty spike. Just going to push him away as much as possible. Oh, he missed another perfect knuckle.
Now.
Yeah.
I almost feel like longer sets are better. Oh, beautiful spacing there.
Okay, that worked out fortunately regarding the spacing. And Amnesia.
We've seen presses buttons again.
See what he does. Goes low with the Phantom.
Doesn't want to get burnt out here. Just slows it down there.
Snaps his fingers. Oh, that might be it. Oh no, he's going to burn him out though. Okay.
This is horrible. This could be the end.
That's definitely.
Oh, that was still punishable.
Yeah, of course.
Didn't make it count though. Big jump. There it is. Oh, man, he made that hard for himself. Could have break closed that out with a level 2, but just take what you can.
And that's what it's all about in this game. No matter what the scenario, just take what you can. Try and capitalize on it. And move on forward to the next round.
Block as well, just didn't convert to anything, Gemma.
Yeah, not anything huge. I don't think he knew what the frame rate would have been, but there's going to be
a great start for Lord Venom.
Early level 3. Set up the EX departure here. Kusanagi might have the audacity to run forward, not to deal with it, but EX departure jumps forward instead.
Ah, he gets the recovery frames on the jump. It's a punish counter back to the corner. It's a great scenario here for Lord Venom. Checks the dash. There's no way in for you. Kusanagi's going to be heading down. That's going to be a vital 10 points secured for Lord Venom and Team 0-0 Nation. Back in winning fashion, back in winning ways. After 2 unfortunate weeks, Lord Venom back in the victory category, Jammers.
That was an unsure celebration there, but he got the dub. He collected the 10 points here. That's all that matters. And this was one of my reasons with the prediction there. Yes, I know in previous weeks he has done well, but in terms of the ratio against the JP players in the league, he's 1 for 1. Now he's 2 for 1, and that is the best we have in the business here. So this is why I wasn't really sure about Kusanagi. I get it. He's got that confidence. He's got that bravado as a young man, but they're equalized here. 10 apiece. This is what the score was last time in 0-0 Nation's favor. Are they going to get the double?
Always to the wire with these guys. This is an interlude. We're getting an interlude to what is going to be a very exciting quarterfinals later. And they'll be playing for a match against whoever's in third. Unless, of course, I think, what can they get now? They can still get 30 points 0-0 Nation, which they can still. Right now, they're joint on points with Mouse. Maybe Mouse get blown out and they finish in second place. But for BK Rog, that was a big drop of points. We'll see what's coming up next. In the anchor match, I believe Logan is there to find out who will be chosen.
That's right, Effort. Your maths is sound, even if Phenom puts the 20 points up now, which is certainly not a given. The fate is in the hands of Mouse, because as long as they get a win, they will be able to go ahead of 0-0 Nation. All you can do, Phenom, is win this next game ahead of you. Yeah. It has not been a good end of the season for 0-0 Nation, but you're in the playoffs now. You can put that behind you. 20 points now will definitely go a ways to helping you secure that bye, which would be massive for you guys as well. But what can you do to turn this form around? Lord Venom managed to do it there after 2 weeks of losses. Rickerman's Barnett, I think, is on a 6-game losing streak at the moment. It's not great for him. I think you've only put 10 points up in the last 2 weeks as well. It's not been great for you guys at the end of the season. But Street Fighter 6, anything can happen.
Put up 30 points.
Did you? No.
I'm forgetting.
You got 0 points versus Wolves, and you got 10 points.
Yeah. I'm forgetting. I'm getting old. But I think with this win that Lord Venom just had, we are minimum guaranteed third.
Yes.
So worst case is we are home against BK Rog again. Best case is that if I win and Guild beats Mouse, then we could be second. So obviously we're going for a maximum amount of points. And we'll see what happens. I don't know who they're gonna pick. I have a feeling they're gonna send Luffy for some reason, but or they're gonna send Jamie on me. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll find out. We'll find out right now. BK Roll, can you please send up your third player?
Yeah, I know.
There we go. So we already know you've qualified. We already know that no matter what the score is here, you will be on the away side in the playoffs. So let me ask, are you playing now because you're holding back information for the playoffs?
No, we originally wanted to play like this, even like if Kusanagi won, I would have played anyway.
Okay, interesting. Can you confirm your character and control type, please?
I think I play Manon. Yeah, and
you have to be sure of it.
I have to be sure.
I know you haven't played much this season, but let me go through the format. You have to lock in with your player, lock in with your character and your control type. So you have to confirm. Manon, classic?
Manon, costume 2, color 8. Color 8.
Color 8, beautiful.
And classic control.
Fantastic stuff. Why have we not seen you play this much this season?
Because when we are away, there is many matchups that can be really bad for me, like JP and Chun-Li. And I trust my teammates so much that I mean, in my team I have a Ken, a Luke, and a Honda. Why would I put a Manon instead of a Luke or a Ken? But I think Manon is a strong character for a first to 2. It's also a strong character when you don't have a lot of data on the player of the character. So that's why I'm a little bit hiding myself for the playoff as well.
The long game. I love that. Okay, this one's going to be a long game as well. It's going to be best of 5 format. So if you want to take your positions here for this, the anchor match, game 3, 3 out of 5 set. It's going to be Phenom for 0-0 Nation with the classic Ken against Luffy. Wow, Luffy for BK Rog with the classic Manon. Costume 2, color 8. Excellent stuff. F-word, Jammers, over to you.
I respect that more if these players are actually, you know, telling Logan their color and their costume. Maybe we should get that down, and if there's another SFL down the line. I mean, I just don't play the character anymore, so I'll just go default 1, costume 1. I'll be a plain Jane, as bland as can be. But no, okay, Luffy coming back in the lineup here. It's always surprising because whenever we make the predictions on BK Rock, sorry, I just looked at his win percentage. I just saw his win rate is 0-1. He had a chance to make it unbeatable.
Had that one.
He had a chance to make it unbeatable.
Going up against one of the, I mean, what, the most consistent guy in the league this season?
He's the guy that's accrued the most points, or one of the guys that ever accumulate the most points there. But yeah, whenever we make the predictions on BK Rog, we just never factor in Luffy, to be honest, until it gets to a certain point. But then, hey, Phenom 2 steps ahead of the game. He said, I don't know, for some weird reason, I just feel they're just going to throw out Luffy here. And lo and behold, they did. Going to get some match time in, some screen time in.
I might have gone Luffy here, but I wouldn't have gone for the anchor match. Also,
makes sense. Okay.
I think had Kusanagi not got the win earlier, they find themselves 20-0 down. So then you're in a situation where if Lightning strikes twice and Wolves somehow 40-0 BMS, you don't even make the playoffs. Would they have still put Luffy up? He told me they were still. He just said on the mic they was what they're going to do anyway. I'm not so sure, Jeff. That's just my feeling. I could be wrong. We'll never know. Because they did the most important thing, and they booked them 10 points, and they qualified themselves.
Yeah, look, like when you're the home side, you can have a last minute board meeting to make a last minute decision or a change up. So
this is a treat, Jammers. What's this character I see on the screen? I don't think I've seen that character before. Who is that?
Manon.
Ah, Manon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she exists.
Oh, hold on. Who's this player on Team BK Rock in the top left-hand corner? I don't recognize him. Who's that?
It's that. What's that guy that wears the straw hat? What's his name? Can't remember. Never heard of it. It was Logan's best friend.
Oh, the One Piece got Luffy.
I think so. All right, perfect parry there. Oh, the drive rush cancel.
So funny. He didn't back throw, and he still gets the corner anyway. Oh, Ken.
That wasn't a punish counter there, but
nice check.
Chase him down. They both tried to throw there.
Wake up heavy. Was that heavy punch, Jammers?
No, they're both throws. With throw looks similar to back fist. Trust me. Oh, that could have been a punish there. We went for command grab instead. Didn't understand light kick.
Luffy, man. He always go for a reset. But he needs to watch his toes. Well, I think he could have killed there. He should have done another drive rush, would have killed. Doesn't matter. Spends the drive rush now anyway. I think I'm usually a lot more accurate with his calculation, but cool. Still got the round done.
Yeah, that's what matters really here. And again, these guys are just trying to fight for the points. They don't even need them, honestly, but it's more like the position in that potential quarterfinal match there in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think the placing is so much more important. I'm really glad Capcom introduced this format because these latter stage matches mean so much more.
Yes. All right, chasing him down here. Good blocks here from Luffy. Takes the grab as well. Again, just playing it patient, backing off.
This is genius as well from BK Roll because they get to collect some data on a match that they're very likely to play again.
Yeah.
In the season.
Okay, goes for the light. Big Gage knockdown. That's the Oki one.
Burns himself out in the process though. Nice buffer. Into level 2.
Yeah, gets it. He just goes back. Waiting for his drive gauge to completely be available again.
There it is. Well, gets thrown straight away.
Chases him down.
He's in the corner here. Oh, bad decision. Thought it was going to be a crouch medium into something.
Nice.
But it wasn't. I think he learned his lesson after the match against Shax. Got hit so many times by the drive reversal. Wasn't the right choice there from Luffy. And Phenom reads and punishes accordingly. 1 battle to 0 here.
For the most part, with drive reversals, when you see them, you just hold down back innately. And for the most part, you can block them and then get that punish there too. I think he was definitely anticipating some sort of cancel, drive rush cancel, special cancel, something, so you get it.
Of
drive reversal is not a bad option for Manon.
I mean, when you see a crouch medium kick from Ken, it's not the worst idea, but you just,
no, of course not.
Just got to be careful because you're not necessarily reacting to a cancel in order to get some kind of punish. It's not Jinrai, it wasn't drive rush, it was nothing. Just clever from Venom.
Backs away there. And again, still waiting. Definitely Phenom. One of the, well, okay, downward hard kick. I don't think that's what he wants. Yeah, that's definitely not what he wants. He might have an execution error.
The overhead lands. Or you can.
Damn, see, and any sort of mistake, even if it's your own mistake, against Ken is not a good idea. And he's walking up, looking forward here. Now, he did try to do Renverse into the kick before against the Fireballs. They weren't quite working out, so he's got back to play the footsie game here. And he's still losing that as well. There's a level 1 that's punish here. That was a -6 stand hard kick, but I don't think he knew the spacing exactly there, Phenom. You do have to be immaculate with it.
Phenom just running away with each of these rounds. Can Luffy get some momentum here?
He has to create the momentum himself. Phenom's not going to really give it to him. Drive reversal.
Yeah, there it is off the crouch medium kick again.
Trade in the hard kick.
Trade for Phenom. Still in the health situation. 3 jump-ins this round, not punished.
Straight to the corner here, and the command grab.
Oh, he did it. He actually did it. Luffy gets himself on the board.
I didn't think that level 1 command grab would do it, but the medallions are now level 2 here. That whole round didn't able to level up. And this is part of the problem. Manon's already handicapped from the beginning of the whole set. Perfect parry, everything. Ooh, okay.
Nice check.
I think that was the same medium punch. 3 levels. Block on the overhead. All right, you can't do that. He was looking to punish it, but the whiff cancel came out, and he gets the wall spot anyway. He didn't get the punish counter DI, so he gets a different combo here. And that should put Phenom in a burnout state. This will be very good here for Luffy. Let's find out. Burnout.
Oh, he tested him, and he's going to get put in a corner now. Got the meters to deal with it, though.
Use the Renverse spin, the empties one. Sees the projectile invincibility to go through the projectile. Okay, here we go. He can still do the weird string, but he gets a punish this time round.
Punish, yeah. Awareness of space. Oh, whiff got punished.
Try to get that haphazard knockdown.
Oui, oh, il a chaud là, je te le dis. Voilà. Bien sûr qu'il est mort.
Bien sûr.
Bien joué. Si, c'est bien parce que Olivier, moi, ce que je pensais, c'est qu'il allait mettre la critical art direct au pire.
Ouais, mais c'était une bonne idée. Hein.
Ouais, franchement, t'as rien à perdre, ça te met pas si mal que ça.
As to what makes Manon a decent character is actually when she lands a perfect parry, you level up, but also the scale still kind of works in your favor. You get a maximum of like 20% if you land the level 5 command grab after a perfect parry. So command grab's never a bad option after perfect parry. It's hit with the stand medium kick. Target combo there. Checks on the run from Phenom, but then he breaks momentum immediately with that reversal. And we're back to perfect parry and fireballs. Not close enough to do the OS though. Back throw. Forward throw.
You're going to take the position over the medallion there.
Of course. Throw loops.
Oh, he had to read there, Luffy didn't convert. He burns himself out there with that EXDP. Oh yeah, he wanted another one, it didn't come.
Yeah. All right, there he goes, playing some patient ground game here, and
What
there's
a
the
timing.
DI. He should be able to do this, actually, yeah, and then he gets close enough. That's level 2? No, wasn't low enough.
Oh my God, he's there.
Sorry, wasn't high enough, sorry, for the level 2 to connect.
He's burning himself out here.
Oh no.
Bad situation.
Oh dear.
Wake up buttons. He was going to be scared of the super.
Overhead or low, what's it going to be? And he goes for a level 2 instead. He saw the green. Reacted accordingly.
Great reactions there from Luffy.
That's what he wanted here. That was expensive, but level 2 is actually a best reversal, to be honest with you. Oh no, bad buffer. Gonna go for the perfect parry there.
Missed his cross, got DP, got a fireball, unsafe fireball instead. That heavy punch is so meaty.
Oh, looking for a throw there. Backing off. And then that should be punished, yeah. Bit of a tenuous one there, but I think that's probably what he thought the best thing to do there was. He's backing off there. Still got 2 bars. He checked a drive rush with level 2 before though. So that may work.
Coming on a roundhouse.
Oh, he backed away just in case of the command grab.
There you go. He's winning this.
Il l'a maîtrisé comme personne n'a jamais maîtrisé.
Oh, je l'ai jamais vu autant se faire exploser.
Not even leveling up there, Jammers. Just
Je veux dire, on se connaît bien.
Ouais, tu joues super bien, franchement. Terrible.
Et gros, rappelle-toi, que tu sois dans le coin ou quoi, il est très nul en cross-cut. Très nul. Très nul. Soit il sort un light, soit il sort une boule.
Ah, franchement, là, joue comme tu joues, c'est...
was just changing, like minute by minute. Yeah, get the level 5s as soon as possible and go nuts and threaten them. Then people are like, oh, it's getting too hard to level up because of the risk reward. Let's just maintain a level 2 or level 3 medallion and then work from there. And then after a while, when people actually start to get comfortable with the game in general, people are like, probably getting the medallions is not a good idea. If you combo into the hit grab near the corner, fine, so be it. But impressive stuff there from Luffy to actually win that entire battle there without having to level up. Perfect parry, there's a command grab.
Again, something does, yeah. Without having to level up, but it's ability to play man on. But she isn't throwing such a scary threat out.
That deserves an award of its own. Command grab again, there's level 3. Oh, he could have had, there's level 4. He could actually do a random here. Shouts to Random from Germany. But kills his momentum there with the Dragon Lash Flame. That was supposed to be a cancel, but...
Wow. This is an absolute pulverizing performance.
Oh, this is good. What a time to bring out Luffy here. One of your secret weapons. Gets the throw tech. Ooh. And he didn't block that. The Aberesque, level 1. Side swap. Still playing some footsies there. Calm, relaxed. And of course, now he's got a level 4 medallion.
Oh, yeah, I like that. He's introduced the DI now. Something Manon's have to be careful of. A lot of those normals like that one aren't cancelable.
Yeah, he just moves in general, to be honest. He's goading him into doing it.
Still doing it, though.
Yeah.
So now there you start. Yeah, Spino's picked up on it. Starting to throw out the random drive impact. Wow, that actually hit. Didn't confirm the target combo. Luffy on set point here for his team.
That should be punishable.
No punish.
Maybe a light? I can't remember.
Standing short, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's a drive rush could have been the best punish, but it's gone now.
Stand kick again. Still waiting it out here. Still level 4. And again, just playing it patient here. And there's a punish on the hard kick. Missed space there, but good stuff for Phenom to walk it into its range so it becomes punishable. Luffy just trying to build his level 2 super mate now. There you go.
Oh gosh, he's got his parry with that throw. Back throw, he's out. If he can take this. The level 4 one will do. Doesn't even need it. Can spend it all.
And there it is. That should be it.
What a result. What a result for BK.
Trop fort. Je t'ai dit, t'es trop fort.
Allez, Luffy. He has arrived with his first win this season in the Street Fighter League Pro EU. It only took 10 weeks, but who cares? 50% win rate. That's better than a lot of people we've seen playing every week, Luffy. Well done to you. Unfortunately for 0-0 Nation, revenge has been struck upon them. And I believe that puts them in a bit of a tricky situation, right? Because now they are going to finish, I think they're finishing third no matter what anyway. So they're going to be playing in that quarterfinal match instead of the semi-final match.
30-10 here, the other way round for BK Rog and Luffy. The amazing strategist says, I'll come and have a special feature on the album. You know, got to pay a bit of money for that. But hey, this is what he does here, and he knows the situation they're in. And now Now they've created another conducive scenario for them.
What's that?
They just kind of just, again, they've changed their positioning in the quarterfinal match. Now they just work towards that and really strategize
They
here.
collected some good data here. They're seeing
wonderful
Luffy
data.
can fight the Ken matchup really well.
Yeah.
Looks quite comfortable in that. They've also learned that, obviously we knew he could anchor anyway because he's such a formidable champion historically. It's probably going to be 0-0 Nation. They're joint on points with Mouse. I need to see what the rounds differentiation and battle differentiation is because that's what determines who actually stays top. But Mouse getting 40-0 against Guild later today? Probably not. So we're very likely going to see that run back in the playoff segment.
We will see indeed. But hey, Logan is down with the winning crew, BK Rog. You can have a nice long chat with Luffy about not being a troll this time round and stepping up. So
he got the win.
Logan,
Luffy.
Thanks to the minds in the back in production, I can confirm that no matter how badly Mouse could lose later on, there is no way they cannot finish second based on differential. So that has been confirmed that our first playoff match is going to be a run back of this, but 0-0 Nation will be on the home side. Luffy, maybe you should have played more this season.
Yeah, maybe, but I didn't really want to show too much. Now we're in playoff, it's kind of annoying that I've played Phenom, and he actually saw how I played. But that's how it is. We actually wanted to... Nation is the worst matchup for us when we are away. So we actually wanted to be above them, at least. But that's okay. That's how it is.
I mean, at least, you know, you have the question now that they have to ask themselves. If you put yourself in the lineup, they can't automatically assume that they can put Phenom in there. They have to use some of their other options.
Yeah, if I go in, they have many options. But now they know that Phenom might not be the best option, so they can go. But it's going to be very strategic, because if I get myself in there, I can get someone that can be annoying for them, so they can have an easier matchup as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kane, the Jamie is still there, waiting in the wings, perhaps. They didn't get any information on that. Maybe we'll see Jamie in the playoffs?
Maybe. There is a lot of chance that I'm going to play him again.
Again, another character that there's not a lot of information about. There's maybe yourself, Solid Jin, Bolt Strike, perhaps. Not a lot of Jamies in the region for people to get experience. And even your style of Jamie, I think, is very different as well. You not playing in this match, do you think that helps you going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I needed a break to be at my best form for playoff, and Luffy do the job really, really, really good. So I'm really glad.
Nassim, man, you have been very, very good. You came so close to being the MVP in the first half of the season, and I think once again you must be in the run-in again in the second half of the season. Yeah, very, very, very solid. Were you always confident that with E-Honda you could achieve these results in Street Fighter League?
Yes, of course. I'm pretty confident with my Honda. I know I played hard a lot. I train a lot. So I'm pretty confident in the character. Even if people are not agree with in the fact that character is very strong, but I'm definitely sure of this.
Very interesting. When the game first released, you were very active, and Honda was very difficult to deal with. It wasn't just you. There were lots of Hondas. Then you took a little bit of time off, and then you came back. Not really any Hondas anymore, but just you. Have you changed your playstyle a lot from early on in Street Fighter 6?
Not at all. Not at all. No, really. I just discovered some good situations, some good setup, good mix-up. I learned some matchups a lot. And I'm pretty confident with Honda right now against every character in the cast.
Brilliant stuff. We're going into the playoffs. Your first playoff experience, Kusanagi, and I know you must be really looking forward to this. The regular season has been great for you, but playoffs, that's when it really gets pressure time, big matches. Is that when you're going to thrive?
Yes, of course. Today was not my day, but we still focus for the playoffs, so I'm still confident, and we're going to give everything.
Absolutely. You've got the Luke there. Very difficult to counterpick Luke. That's going to be, obviously, a strength for BK Rog, as you'll be on the away side in the playoffs. Is there anyone that you're particularly worried about on 0-0 Nation?
Not really. I'm confident against anybody, so I'm ready. I'm ready for the playoff.
All right. BK Rog and 00 Nation will have to get ready for the playoffs because they have both qualified and they will be facing each other in the first round. We have 2 more matches today, and rather annoyingly, we've decided Wolves' fate, we've decided Mouse's fate, and BK Rog and 00 Nation's fate already in this first match, but there's going to be some excellent Street Fighter 6 to enjoy for the rest of the show, so sit back and enjoy that. We'll be back after this short break.
Peggy 12.
Blessings on the menu.
This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
多分無敵技だけで終わってるんですよね、リターンが。
ああ、なるほど。
その後のタクがないんですよね。そうなんです。画面端でガードしてます、辛いです、 EX 勝利を打ちます、これ当たったら確かに嬉しいですよね。じゃあガードされたら痛いです、じゃあこれ今度はガードしてるやつに対して最速で後ろに投げるとか、こういうものを混ぜてないと真の無敵技のリターンが取れてないんですよね。
なるほど、なるほどですね。
打つ打たないの取捨選択をする前に相手は勝手に無敵技にビビってるんで、持ってるだけで強いんですよ、無敵技を。 さらに持ってるだけだと相手もビビってくれないから打つことで相手をビビらすのが強いですよね。
そうですね。だからコマンド投げも結構実はいけるんですよね。コマンド投げが打つことが強いかどうか置いといてあるのが強いですよね。
確かに
固まってると投げられちゃうからじゃあ動こうってで動くと打撃食らうよねってその昇竜拳無敵の技もまあ似たような感じなんですよね。
Welcome back. It's week 10, the final week of regular season here at Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023, and it has been an incredible journey. We have now officially said goodbye to 2 of our teams, and we know what the playoff picture is going to be like, and now we can get excited for that ahead. We've still got 2 matches to come, and our teams still have plenty of opportunities to put on a fantastic show. We have 2 teams that are going to want to go out with a bang as we say goodbye to them here in the regular season. But before all of that, every week here on the show, our fantastic commentary duo of F-Word and Jammers have been giving you the finest insight, the deepest analytical minds in the game have been going at it and letting you know exactly what you are seeing on the screen and translating that from the minds of these pro players. Well, we're going to be translating some of the terms that they've been using in case you are not familiar with some of the vernacular and colloquialisms which we use as shorthand in the FGC to describe pretty complex concepts. And that's why we have tech tips. So let's go over to F-Word and Jammers to break down the next concept.
Thank you, Logan. Yeah, this is Tech Tips, and like he said, there's many scenarios you find yourselves in where you're listening to governors like me and Jammers on the mic, just talking through a scenario in Street Fighter, speaking a language that doesn't even sound like English to you if you're untrained to the naked ear. Well, this is the point where we explain to you what each of those things may mean. So, Jammers, what are you going to go for today?
I've gone with a nice simple one, but it's got a much deeper meaning depending on who you ask, and that is Drive Rush, one of the core mechanics, probably one of the most used mechanics in the game. Think of it as an enhanced dash. Is a visual indication which is green, and it sends you closer towards your opponent. Now, there's 2 ways of actually using this Drive Rush. You can cancel into the dash from a parry. You hold the parry buttons, then move forward, double dash. Or you can do a Drive Rush cancel, which is where you cancel from your normal attacks, and then you'll be able to cancel and get combo extensions, start your pressure, maybe even bait something. You see them in juggle combos, regular combos. It's a very versatile mechanic. It's actually been used to help set up fireball traps, which is something I wish we could have spoken about. It actually is used to use as a round starting tool. You can actually use it to avoid certain jumping attacks.
And not if you're recommends, Barnett.
Well, true. You could avoid certain jumping attacks if you were already holding the parry and want to escape that scenario in general. You could also use it to punish full screen. Now, just to remember as well, Drive Rush actually amplifies your frame data. We've spoken about plus frames, and one of the ways to get plus frames is via the drive rush. It only applies to your regular attacks, not your jump-ins. Regular attacks is in mid and crouching, and your unique normals. So if you've got a forward heavy kick, you can amplify the frame data using that. If you've got a backwards heavy kick, you can enhance the frame data via that. So drive rush is a very cool mechanic. You should already be using it. You've seen it abused everywhere, and you're going to be seeing it later today, of course, and in the playoffs as well. Just
a ton.
Just keep an eye on how the players are using it. We've already had ways that the players have been using a new meta regarding it. Who knows?
Important to highlight here as well that drive rush is actually Phenom's favorite new mechanic in this new world of Street Fighter. So massive shout out to him and the Capcom team for finding such an incredible and unique thing. Also, it gets juggle points also on here. Another thing.
True. Yeah,
add that too.
Right.
I believe we have our second match of the day. Logan, who's it going to be?
Thanks, guys. That's right. It is time for another two teams to show us exactly what they can do. One of these teams is going out with a bang, hopefully, rather than a damp fizzle. Let's welcome into the arena, Guild Esports. Week 10 and the gloves are off and the hat is off for you, showing off the waves today.
Yeah, something like that, man.
Finally revealed them.
Literally, man.
Unfortunately, this is going to be the last time that we see you compete in this season on Street Fighter League Pro Europe. How have you enjoyed the experience?
It's been amazing. It's been phenomenal. The production and everything, you know, shout outs to everyone, really. Everyone, yeah.
First time involved, but obviously you watched last year. How's it feel to actually be here now and taking part?
Quality, and I think it's one of those ones where it's only up from here, you know. We just continue to improve. We continue to, you know, get better. Just clean up some of like my reactions, considering, you know, the Tsunagi game that's still burning me, but yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have you guys involved. You guys have been a delight to watch, and it's sad that we have to see two teams go, but you have the opportunity now to put on a show against one of the best teams in Street Fighter League. In fact, the reigning champions of Street Fighter League Pro Europe. What can we expect? Some fireworks?
Definitely, you know, it's the final countdown, and I think, again, that would be a great message to send, you know, the fact that we could take out the winners of last SFL, so let's give it all.
All right, Vega Patch, come on down up here. We've enjoyed seeing you play in Street Fighter League, this time with a character that I feel fits your abilities a bit more, and you've been very competitive with your Chun-Li. What's it been like for you this time round as part of a different team dynamic? You're working with two new people, of course, returning with Takamura after last year with Wild Blast. How's it been different for you this year?
Well, my latest teammates were also incredible. They were incredible players, Jimmy and Mommy. And this time around, with also Takamura, we have Suleiman and Joker Jokes, a great captain, and Suleiman a great player. Really, he plays really well and really offensive, and I've been surprised by him. And he has improved a lot in these months. So what we take about this league overall is the improvement we had during the league. I think we, as players, maybe not in the result department, but as players, I think we've improved a lot. We've developed new game plans, strategies, understanding the game more, because, you know, it's a really complex game, Street Fighter 6. And we've really enjoyed it and grown for it.
We've really enjoyed seeing you guys play as well, and hopefully we get a big show from you tonight here in this, your final match as Guild. Let's welcome their opponents, already qualified for the playoffs, the returning champs of Europe. It's Mouse. Another successful regular season campaign from Mouse. You've made it back into the playoffs. Obviously, that was your primary goal, but now you want to make sure that you get the best seeding possible. It's been a fantastic season watching you guys play. The additions to the squad have been fantastic. You must be so pleased with that.
Yeah, everyone's been playing amazing, and we will be doing our best to sort of cover each other's matches and pick each other up when anyone loses and celebrate when we win. So, yeah.
Obviously, as we look towards the playoff picture, we're kind of considering the home and away format and the advantages that would bring. Do you think as a team you benefit way more from being at home than perhaps maybe some of the other teams might do?
Yeah, I actually do. I think our team at home is very, very strong. Away we're strong as well, but at home we have like to sort of beat one of us, you kind of need to make yourself vulnerable to another one. So when we're away, we can't put people in these awkward situations as much.
And I know, obviously, you know, you love that strategy element of Street Fighter League. It's something you've been involved with in multiple different seasons. So you're well versed in that. Do you think that your experience has really helped guide these new players and, of course, returning Broski and engineer those matchups as much as possible?
In the least arrogant way, yes. But I would like to think that they feel the same way.
Excellent stuff. Let's find out if they do. Mystic, come on down. You've been a revelation this season. Obviously, when the team lineups were revealed, everyone was excited to have Ending Walker as part of the competition. He's achieved so much and so many results on not just the local but the world stage. But you have really shown out and proven your quality, which we saw early on in Street Fighter V. You went off and were successful in other titles, and you're back here now in Street Fighter 6 with the DJ. You must be really pleased with your performances this season.
Yeah, you know, maybe going into this league, I didn't think I'd maybe be doing so well. Like, I think I've got a pretty positive record right now. But yeah, you know, again, it's just the format. I have 3 other, you know, spectacular players here, always in my corner supporting me. When, you know, maybe I'm going a bit off track, you know, they pull me back in, make sure I know that I'm doing okay. And, you know, the environment that I'm working in, it's just really superb.
Yeah, it gives you the confidence to just focus on playing your game and not kind of worry about anything else that's going on in the background. You can just fully get absorbed. And we've been fully absorbed by some of your matches. You've had some of the best games of the season, gone down to the wire, and we really can't wait to see you perform in the playoffs. You must be looking forward to that elimination format, Street Fighter League.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my first time at SFL, so first time I'll be able to go to the playoffs. So, yeah, I'm just hoping to keep up a pretty solid run, do what I have been doing, playing my game, seeing where it gets us.
All right, let's see where it gets us. Now it's time to get into match number 2. If Mouse, you can take your place over there at the home end. And we will put our focus back, our attention back to the away side as we see which lineup Guild have put forward for this Week 10 match. F-Word and Jammers, let us know what we're going to see.
So, this match has some relevancy, but only to one team, that is Team Mouse Guild. They're just here to ruin somebody's day, and I know everyone likes that in a fighting game. Sometimes you don't enter the tournament to win, you enter to ruin somebody else's day, and they have that objective here. I guess that's a side quest if you really want to think about it here. But yes, we're going to be looking at the away lineup first, see what Team Guilds are going to be doing here, and this is what they've gone for. What do you think about this one, F-Word?
Okay, Takamura first with the classic Ken, Joker Joke second with the classic Cammy, and then Vega Patch anchoring against Mouse. That's an interesting choice, actually. I quite like that. Actually, if you're Mouse, that's not bad, because if you're thinking maybe you're going to get to that BMS Grand Final, some Vega Patch experience, you know, get that Chun-Li matchup down. Now, I wasn't around for this Jammers. I was starving. I had to go get some food. Yummy, yum, yum. So you did the prediction for us. I see you've gone for the Ken again versus Ryu, with Ending Walker picking the Ryu there against that, like he did against Kane earlier. And then Mystic Smash against Joker Joke's Cammy. That's interesting. And then anchor match in Problem X, maybe wanting to get that Chun-Li experience for Valmaster if they can make it to the grand finals. Potentially, that's why they've gone there. Interesting. Now, they do need 10 points here, so, you know, at the very least. So I guess they've gone for the best thing they could do possible here, Mouse, right?
Yeah, well, this is obviously my prediction. Theoretically speaking, because Broski lost last week, I believe it was, and that, yes, he lost to Nassim, and then he lost to Joker in their last encounter, I think it would be wise, hypothetically speaking, to sit out.
Give him a rest until the you know.
Yeah, and then
stages.
Obviously to get that experience, and he is well versed in it, but a different play style now. Problem X should anchor and go against Vega Patch, and of course, I just like watching the youngsters play. Takamura, and Ending Walker there. And I think Ending Walker, did he sit out the last? No, he played against Kane.
No,
So,
played
okay.
against Kane, yeah, as mentioned,
keep
yeah.
the momentum going.
This actually makes a lot of sense. I think you might be spot on. I could be wrong.
I could be wrong
But
as well.
Then at the same time, isn't it? I mean, if you only need the 10 points, maybe you do go Broski to make sure he's
true.
He needs to get some wins. Needs to get some momentum. So that could be the only thing that trips you up. But in terms of logic, I like the picks. I'm actually not going to hard disagree with anything there.
Well, there's only one way to find out if we're right or wrong, and that's with our host, Logan Sama.
Thanks, guys. It's time for game number 1, and I'm here with Takamura, who has definitely had a better season this year than last year. We definitely got to see what you're capable of throughout the season with the Ken. Back on the Ken, the character that we know you so well for. You must be enjoying Ken in Street Fighter 6 a lot.
Not more than Akuma, I'm waiting for Akuma. And yeah, Ken is actually really good in this game, so I'm happy to play him. Yes.
We've been happy to watch you play him as well. You've been very consistent. When it comes to the competition here, you've been playing once again against some of Europe's best. You're no stranger to that. You've been playing against the world's best for a number of years. Is there any players throughout the competition that have really, taken your eye that you've been very impressed with when you've played?
In general?
Yeah, in general, not just Mouse.
Oh. Fujimura. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, Fujimura.
Oh, sorry, I mean in this competition, in Street Fighter League Europe this season.
Sorry, yeah. I would say Ending Walker. Yeah.
What is it about his play that's surprised you? I guess that's interesting because we've seen him getting these results. We know Ending Walker's good, but what is it that's really caught your attention?
Yeah, I feel like he's explosive, he's instinctive, He's think fast. And when we play against him, it's always a great game,
Well, we might get that now. That's what the commentary team picked as the first player. Let's find out who Mouse are going to send up. It is going to be Ending. You have his respect. He enjoys you as an explosive player. You're so quick to take advantage of situations. Do you think that's an accurate reflection of how you play? Please don't just say yes.
That, and I like to do sweep, but yes.
You do like to do sweep. Always moving forward as well. I noticed that about your play. You love to move forward, apart from when you're doing triple backdash. But generally, it's always like an encroaching wall of death that is putting their opponents under pressure. Do you like trying to make people crack?
I do, and I feel like when someone just starts walking at you, it can be very scary to just press, especially if you're expecting sweep.
Absolutely. Or perhaps low forward from Ken, slightly safer option. Do you care about safer options?
Everything's risky in this game.
That is very, very true. Very insightful stuff. Can you confirm, please, your character and control type for this game?
Ryu on Classic.
Ryu on Classic. It is going to be a classic matchup. Street Fighter, as it was meant to be played. We have Takamura with the classic Ken, Ending Walker with the classic Ryu. Shoto battles. Beautiful game. Let's get it set up. Here we go. Huh? Oh, come on. It's beautiful. We love it. A great display of sportsmanship. That's what it's all about. Friendly rivalries here at Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023. I'll hand it back over to F-Word and Jammers on the mic.
Okay, so this is very important to clarify in terms of where we are. Just to correct ourselves from earlier, we do look at battle differentiation. We do look at round differentiation, but we also look at head-to-head Jammers.
Yes,
and the
that's right.
Head-to-head is...
Do you know, I slipped my mind.
Exactly, and the head-to-head is super important here. So right now, 0-0 Nation are tied with Mouse on 215 each. That disappointing loss for 0-0 Nation earlier, quite expensive for them. The first time they played Mouse, they won 25-20. This is 0-0 Nation I'm referring to. And the second time they played Mouse, what was that second time? Come on. It was...
Well, as he tries to find that with his processing RAM.
Must be right in front of me, man.
I think it is, but this guy's...
Oh, damn, I've lost it.
Well, there he goes, lost it. Anyway, we can talk about this matchup here.
Yeah, you talk about a matchup while I find this.
We got Ken versus Ryu, Takamura versus Ending Walker. I believe these guys did play last
30-10.
time. I can't quite remember.
Okay, you can stop filling time now. I'm ready.
Oh no, Ending Walker sat out this fixture last time, so it makes perfect sense that I predicted him here to play against Takamura. They have...
I thought you knew that already. That's why you predicted it.
No. I forgot to mention that Ending Walker.
It was a logical pick anyway because we saw how well he did against Kane last week. So he's very good in the Ken matchup. So it was 25-20 to 0-0 Nation, and then it was 30-10 to 0-0 Nation. So as it stands, second place, going straight to semi-finals, because head-to-head supersedes everything, is 0-0 Nations. If somehow, and we've seen them do this before,
yes,
away from home, Guild pull off a 40-0, Mouse lose that semi-final guaranteed position.
If I'm not mistaken, Mouse still haven't achieved a 40-0 the entire
No, they don't do 40s. I don't think they concede 40-0s either.
No, that's good. That's excellent. Try to bait.
Oh, nice, nice. He got the bait in the end.
Successful.
And it's the instinct he says he likes so much, because it's a similar thing to him. Takamura is a very instinctive. Oh my God, the walk back into the walk forward throw. Both of these guys dare to walk forward. That delayed target combo, so good.
Side swap with the Dragon Lash there into the Shoryuken. Right now that stand fist with malicious intent. Both characters.
Great button because it's confirmable, isn't it?
Well, Reeves is very similar to Kent. So, oh, throw. Hunts in. Okay.
They're going to spend a level 2. Interesting choice. Don't get much damage here.
And the drive gauge recovery doesn't start until, the animation's done.
Can you read any Walker on Wake Up, though? The delay on the back throw actually catches the recovery on the back dash. Had the right read there, Ending Walker, but it wasn't an immediate throw. It was a delayed one.
Forward gets the back throw there. Takes him straight to the corner.
Big jump!
And that was a read. He maybe expected the fireball there, F-word. Seems like he did.
Again, conserved his meter there with that punish he could have done. Oh, that's massive. No, just side switches, okay.
Yeah, best thing to do there.
I like it.
Optimal turns of
Baits him again, ready for that big drop though from Ending Walker. Walk forward, back throw again. Takamura's been able to get the best of these scrambles, even though Ending Walker's had some good momentum. It just seems to slow down when he needs it most.
All right, uses the donkey kick as a poking tool there. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we've seen that story before. He was rinsing that against Kane earlier in the season.
Nice.
And he
Check, let's go.
Rush. What a phenomenal start here from Takamura. It was a wonderful round start from Ending Walker the round prior, but the momentum shifted and it has not come back in his corner since. Great play there from Takamura. First, and remember, pride versus pressure. Now, not too much pressure here on Mouse, because, you know, they just need one win.
Yeah, but you could trip over at the finish line. It's happened before, and it's actually happened in the Olympics several times. So
Indeed.
It could definitely happen here too. I like the way he's been circumventing or countering the projectiles here. A clean read on after a back throw on the EX Hadouken there with a raw jump. He's EX Shoryuken through, like we said, he's super consistent with that. And Walker not afraid, or should I say, wow!
Wow, he expected a cancel, it didn't come. That's the kind of instinctive start. Oh, tries to back, that's where you go in. Jim right, DP.
Damn, this is a torrid start here for Ending Walker. Gets his anti-air though.
Nice delayed back jump there. Oh, overhead counter hits. Checks him.
Taking straight back to the corner. Put that thing back where it came from. Also help me.
Wake up medium punch.
Back throw.
What a bet from Ending Walker, but he's not going to land that solar plexus. 3 rounds straight here for Takamura.
He just hasn't got a read on him. Sure you can.
This time the crouch medium, the cancel off the crouch medium does work.
Here we go. Charges up the Denjin Fireball there to help secure some control in this.
Oh, he's almost burnt out already.
Yeah, so it's Takamura though.
That's what I'm on about.
Oh, okay. That's what Ending Walker since he was attacking.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know where he lost all the bar, maybe at the start of the round.
Hey, listen, you can lose your bar incredibly quickly without paying attention to what's really at stake.
Ending Walker doesn't rush to close it out though, he's allowed him to recover.
I like it.
It is back game point here to Takamura, understandably slowing it down. Back dashes out of that drive rush throw attempt.
Good call.
Oh, catches him. I don't know what should we press. He's got count hit.
Trying to get the hop kick there, not quite working. There's a step kick again.
Nice jump out, but it's going to cost him. Can't guess right. There you go. Ending Walker finally gets around here in this game. Can he halt this Takamura momentum and get himself tied up?
49-second perfect there. Interesting. EX Fireball to kick things off there.
That was a perfect. Wow. That might be the slowest one. We've had some very slow perfects.
It's definitely not the slowest one. We've had one near around like 35, 40-second mark, something like that.
I think it was maybe Galson. What was that? All the back. Oh, the double shimmy into the level 3. Takamura playing almost to perfection here. Ending Walker has to play catch up again. An all too familiar place to be here in this matchup so far in this set. Beautiful check. But he's burnt himself out in the process. At least he's not in the corner.
Dragon Lash.
Oh, maybe he tried to parry. He's dead.
It, I think.
No, scale. What did I say? What did we say last week?
Yeah, he keeps dropping these combos, man, right at the end.
Wouldn't have killed anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe went for a reset. Mashed out the level 3.
Oh my.
Oh wow.
Takamura, please.
That works? I don't know, bro. That works? That's a Takamura, bro.
The reaction DP to the fireball. He played that absolutely brilliantly. And this is stuff that, you know, Kane, take some notes here. Phenom got the win against Hendon Walker, but it didn't look like that. Take some notes too. This guy is playing that matchup maybe better than all the Kens here this season. Such a shame we'll be saying goodbye to him, but representing well and managing to keep the pride intact there with a phenomenal performance. And he's had a pretty decent season, Takamura, so far. If not for a few combo drops, he'd be up there in the 60% win ratio.
Do you know what? He'd be up there in contention for MVP. And listen, we've shown some highlights of the losing team. I don't see why we couldn't do an MVP in terms of that regard there. But hey, we only have to look forward from here on out. Ending Walker has now lost his game here. It's now up to the next Mouse candidate going up against Joker Jokes here. So,
and whenever he lost, it gets a bit more nervy for you know. These 40-0s don't happen immediately. They happen slowly.
They're not getting a 40-0.
We don't ever expect them though, Jammers. We didn't think that was 0-0 Nation. It was Guild away against 0-0 Nation.
I was talking to some of the players and the staff. They said, so what do you think is going to happen? I said, I think we're still due another surprising result. We already had one beforehand. I think it was last week as well. It might have been last week or the week before that. Wolves and 0-0 Nation, that matchup. We could see another one. Who knows? Who knows? But hey, match 2, Joker Jokes, Logan Summer. Let's have a chat.
Thanks very much, guys. That's right here with Joker Jokes. Great opening from Taka. You here for another spoiler?
Definitely. Listen, let's go. You'll see on my Twitter banner. I just say let's go. So let's go.
All right, then let's go. No more words. Let's find out who Mouse are going to be sending up here. It looks like it's going to be Problem X. Can you confirm character and control type, please?
Classic Blanca.
Classic Blanca for the Cammy matchup. That makes perfect sense. Time to just get the points in the bag.
Try my best, yeah. That's a good matchup. So, that's the one.
All right, let's use that home advantage. It is going to be Joker Jokes for Guild with the classic Cammy up against Problem X for Mouse with the classic Blanca. Game 2, if you guys want to get set up on the stations, and we'll hand it over to F-Word and Jammers on commentary. Problem X feels like he can leverage this one into those vital 10 points. What do you guys think?
Statistically speaking, this makes a lot of sense. I did consider this, but then I took it off the cards only because of the player familiarity Joker has against Problem X. I thought Problem would have wanted to be in that role to secure 20 points if need be. But hey, it looks like they're going to have...
10 though, right?
He's looking at the character matchup here. Blanca versus Cammy. He's already executed well against Popey, I believe.
Popey,
yeah, that was right. So he's going to try his hand at it here. So that must mean I can only theorize that Mystic Smash is going to run it back with Vega.
Actually, no. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think if Problem X wins this, and he's a good captain, I think a considerate captain here, if you win this, throw Broski on as anchor, man.
True.
Get that guy to try and get himself in the win column before you go into the playoffs. Then you got 4 players in form going up against these incredible opponents like 0-0 Nation have beaten them twice. Got to be ready to play those guys. BMS, best team in the league right now, you know, and BK Rog, no slouches either. So I think if Problem is able to get this, it secures their place in semi-final. They're confirmed second. And then they can just let Broski rock out. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Now, this is the thing about the predictions, though, because we could have had the prediction right, but what happens during the match, like we said, would Luffy have come up if they were 20-0 down?
Right.
Can actually determine the choice as well.
You have to remember as well, wherever BMS are watching from, if Broski hypothetically goes up and plays Vega Patch and it doesn't go well, Valmaster will have all the data he needs, and then if Broski wins, he'll have all the data he needs. So it's a win-win scenario in that regard. Anyway, we don't know what the outcome will be.
In Joker's favor, he does play a lot against Real Menace. Shout out Real Menace from the UK, who does have a formidable Blanca. He knows the matchup pretty well, but Problem is adamant that this is an uphill one for Cammy, and we've seen it with Mena and Punk so many times, even though Punk's got so much better at it.
Let's see how he goes for it. Now, we did see Poppy punish the heavy Blanca ball with the level 3 before. He said there is a specific combo against Blanca we did get to see last time. Maybe Joker knows it.
Oh, good block. Burns himself out here, though, potentially. Oh, no DP. That's the opportunity you need to keep your momentum going. Goes begging.
Trying Right, backs away here at the moment there, trying to get a perfect parry on the blankable. That's what Poppy was not doing against Problem the last time those two played.
Gotta watch your toes, because when Poppy was playing the ground game really well, Problem just started doing slide.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the light ball. Gets counter hit, tries to check it.
I wonder if he has a button, or Cammy has a button that covers both. It stops the heavy
That
when it
looked close.
distracts.
Yes, it was.
Go.
Try to get to the other side. No, you don't, says Problem. It's a punish counter there.
Try to wild lift again. Try to get the punish.
Careful.
You can do level 1.
You got to be careful. Problem's collecting data every time that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 1's the best choice. That's definitely too close. That didn't even punish.
Yeah.
No anti-air from Problem, though. Should be able to go into level 1.
Level 2 should do it.
Just got the level 2 block.
Yep. And that was the aerial version, so he could have got a combo from that there. No cinematic, but hey, the round is all that matters here for Joker Jokes and Guild.
That great meter builder management there from Joker Jokes. When he went for that combo path, I wasn't sure it was the right choice. Clearly it was. Know your character. Problem put him in the corner very early here. Oh my goodness.
Force knockdown with the crouch medium. Too high to get the juggle on the electricity.
Twice he tries to jump out there. Problem's going to start throwing now.
Okay, side
Let's
swap.
it fly. Let's hit your sides. Meaty.
Okay, I didn't know she could do that. Interesting.
Oh, the latest throw tech. Problem attacking that drive gauge aggressively. Catches him trying to dash forward though, this Joker Jokes.
He's getting impatient here, but...
Nice medium. What?
Oh,
Joker,
yeah.
please.
Level 3. No, he's not even going to do it.
Oh, that's going to do it though. No.
Still not. I guess he wants level 2
close
for the
this
next
out,
round, yeah. Okay, it's the choice he's made.
Oh,
Jumped
he actually
away.
had the low, tried to reset it. Problem was holding up back. Clever. Doesn't want to get put in the corner in this scenario.
Puts out the blanket chan.
Nice check.
Chase him down. Try to
he could
go
have punished,
for
no
it.
punish.
Frame trap there. Another blanket
Oh,
chan.
here we go. Guess the game. Still in there. Lovely trap. He uses that trap often. It's a very tricky one. Crouch medium. It's a tiny walk back into the crouch medium punch.
Well, he's got lightning beast to work with here.
The hitbox on that crouch medium punch is just sensational. Gets hit, drive rush? No, just thin knuckle. Love that.
That was such a clean punish there.
Oh, catches him trying to jump back. What are you jumping to?
Yeah, Blankable might be coming soon. Who knows? No, he firms it on the ground.
Slows it down. He's going to be ready for the escape. No, he's not. Nice dive kick. Oh, no.
Oh, here's Joker.
Coming here.
Yeah.
Goes for the win the reset. I like that. Joker's holding his own here. I said he's very familiar with the matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that cross medium. It's a drive rush. Coming down. It's set play time, baby.
There we go. Let's see if he gets rid of it. And he's going to block.
Jumps out. One escape.
Still got to hold this, though. Wow.
Buttons. He's going to go to level 3.
Defensive sequence.
Yes, he
here.
is. Fantastic defense from Joker Jokes. Weathering that Blanca Storm. Another thing he's done well, he's not really used jump, which is where Problem gets a lot of mileage in this matchup. He just played it on the ground.
Let's go. First one. Let's go.
Is there hope for 0-0 Nation? Joker Jokes picking up on the form we saw in that anchor match 2 weeks ago and looking absolutely stunning here in his Blanca Kami matchup, Jammers.
Now, you said they needed 10 points, is that right?
Just 10, that's it. They're tied on points right now with 0-0 Nation.
What happens if they get 5?
How do they get, you can't get 5, it's 25 or...
Yeah, but I'm saying, right, they're 10-0 down now. If Joker wins here and then they get an equalizer and they got to play the tiebreaker, does the 5 point make a difference at all? I didn't consider that one. I didn't consider that one.
No, they're losing. It doesn't matter. It's 10 points, 30 points, or 20 points, or 25 points. You can't get just 5.
Oh, the 5 point differential. Oh, okay, no.
No, they're on 0 right now. The problem is they're joint on points right now. 215 for them, 215 for 0-0 Nation. 0-0 Nation, however, have beaten them twice.
Yes.
Which means 0-0 Nation are going in second place right now.
All right.
Problem needs to get switch from blind.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Don't worry.
Okay, this might be clever. This might be matchup familiarity-wise. Like I said, Real Menace, clearly you can see he knows Blanca well.
Yeah.
And he has a very interesting style against Blanca. He doesn't jump. Problem beats Blancas when they jump.
All right, goes for the...
Oh, that's going to work out.
Yeah.
Goes for that reset again. Problem's ready for it, though.
Got a good read on him.
Oh, he goes for the grab again. You cannot condition me.
Chase him down. Goes for the meaty forward heavy kick into the Gladius.
Ooh, what a whiff punish. And a meaty knuckle.
This is amazing here that he's gone for. He really knows Problem X as a player here. These guys used to train a lot at the early days of SF6.
This could be a disaster for Mouse. Doesn't get the whiff punish on the dive kick. A couple Superman punches. Don't want to show too many of those, though. It's that roundhouse. I love the way Problem uses that button. So rewarding.
Splendid patient here.
Counter hit.
Not looking too good.
Oh, the damage on that. Beautiful meter management from Joker Jokes. And he gets himself this game point. This is massive.
End folds. Open things up here. Close the gap and chase him down. What's going to happen from Joker's end? He tries to run away.
Trying to get away there.
He's still got the reversal as an option here, but I'm not sure if it's a good call. Just waits it out.
All right, takes his turn back. That was good defense from Joker Jokes, but he's still cornered here. Problem off to a good start this round.
Gladius charge. Bring it down here.
That's unrecovered.
Lovely whip punish there with the drive rush into the jab.
That medium, that roundhouse so good. And there's hers as well, not bad either. Big whiff, not punished.
He is swinging windy haymakers, mate.
90 there on that rear jump in.
Great
defensive choice again there from Joker, but this time he does get the whiff punish.
That should be the round.
Close this without spinning any meter.
Level 1.
There he was.
Yeah, level 1. Javelin of Marita. Closing it out there. Had to make sure. Still got level 2 and a full stock of dry gauge here to work with, but Joker's got his level 3.
Ooh.
Roundhouse there.
Yeah, he's seen that meaty. This time he goes for the grab again. Where are you going?
Baited. This is huge, huge damage here. Charge Magna Bunker into the Democatus, and I think we're going to set up straight to the corner here.
We thought he was going to level 3, didn't. Perfect parry.
Oh, turnarounds.
Went for the reset.
Nice, good awareness. Before for the reset, good stuff.
We've seen this already a few times, how much mileage players have been getting from resets in this season. We've seen people mashing out their level 3s.
Well.
We've seen people just holding up backlight Problem. Honestly, you need to be paying attention when you're in hit stun, because anything can happen, and Problem did exactly that. Massive save here.
He doesn't look ready as much from Marisa as Blanca. Maybe he expected Blanca, you don't know.
Familiarity is there, but not quite as
speed the things up, and he's not comfortable at all. He tried things, jump it.
Yeah.
Just speed up, and he will not understand. Just go for it. Just play. Don't think too much. He's not comfortable.
Like what you just saw there was you can never fall asleep at the wheel. Any attack your opponent hits you with could technically be a reset. They could actually try and do that. Obviously, there's particular scenarios, but yes. Let's see how this final battle in this game 2 is going to pan out here. The patience has been brilliant here from Joker.
Beautiful conversion from Joker.
Goes to the damage instead of a side swap. Interesting. Oh no, whip punish again. He was consistent at doing those in the very first battle there against the Gladius. But now Problem's hungry. He's a ravenous creature right now, chasing him down. And a
fly.
Reversal breaking the momentum. There's a meaty. Looks like it's safe.
Walk speed, yeah. Definitely. I don't think it's plus, but definitely looks safe.
Safe enough for a backdash anyway.
Oh man, again he makes the right call on defense. But he whiffs the EX dive kick. That's one too many whiffs. 3 of those now. Safe jump time. Oh, he's in front. Wasn't ready.
Ambiguity. Chased him down. Perfect parry.
Parry. Doesn't go for the back row. Just sends it to the corner. This time he goes for the reset. It can't connect this time.
Stay straight there. And he's going to catch
that's a great
it.
answer.
That's done.
What an answer for a Problem. Don't you dare try to hit that mix up with me. Could have baited it with the MT4.
I don't know. They could have called. Probably could have called the fast fall.
Oh, it usually comes down before.
Listen, that is a pretty damn fast level 2 there from Marisa.
Ooh, there's that whiff punish. Problem gets 1 round away now from securing second place and going to the semi-final for Mouse.
Phalanx. Might throw out another Superman punch here. Who knows? He goes for a 40 heavy kick.
Big opening. Oh, Problem drops though.
He wanted the optimal stuff with the 3 jabs.
It's too far. Oh, nice dive kick.
Oh, what a parry last minute.
So low to the ground. It's going to level 3. He wants to reset instead. Man, is that against Marisa? Are you sure? Oh, he spends the level 1 instead. What a round from Joker Joke.
It looks like he buffered it. It looks like he buffered it. But, I don't know, man. This is still tense. Very tense.
I think he confirmed it. You got a long cancellation window on that.
On the forward heavy kick?
Either way. Very impressive from Joker Jokes.
Okay. Trace him down. Looking too good here, and
man, he cannot space his dive kicks, man. That's 4 whiffs now.
Dude, he's been dealing with that dive kick since SF5. He's been dealing with that for years.
Oh, but side switch. This is massive. Mouse must be so nervous right now. Staring at a potential. Oh, another big whiff. Joker Joke's played out of his mind.
Oh, okay. Trying to go for a perfect parry there on the Quadriga. It's one big hit.
Oh, there's that target combo in your string. Joker Jokes has lost a lot of meter. Tries to overextend into a throw, doesn't get it.
This is
going to be a level 3.
No, he's missed it again.
Oh my goodness. And he missed his overhead as well. Joker Jokes can't get hit. Next hit will kill him.
Backing away here at the moment.
Problem knows he just needs one over. There's the bait.
Got an anti-air.
Fast fall so sneaky. Lost a lot of meter doing that as well. The Problem almost burnt out.
I mean, he's got another.
Oh!
He
dropped it again.
Oh no! What's going on?
Joker Jokes is still in this. Will Mouse get a semi-final point?
One crouch media kick can do it here.
Is this miss going to cause a problem? And Mouse! Oh, big bait!
There's a throw. Empty jump with some cool stuff there.
Oh my goodness,
Throw again.
Nice!
Yes! Oh my gosh, man.
Let's
go. Bro, you had 2 opportunities.
I wasn't getting no
It's
cancels.
so good. Oh my
I wasn't
gosh.
getting no cancels.
The input interpreter was not on your side, but you clutched it out.
I thought he was going to jump back. I was going to grab level 3.
Yeah, that's what.
Joker Jokes was looking to really score the fight.
That's what I thought you were going for as well.
Absolutely frightening anchor match, which I'm pretty sure they would have had to send Mystic Smash just on form, and he would have had to get the win. So close to being in the position to receive a 40. You can't. This is what I said about this season of Street Fighter League, right? Guild and Wolves have not played to their fullest potential, but they could have easily been in the mix for qualification with how good they are with performances like that.
I guess it's like you mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. Was it too little, too late? Did these performances that need to show up, did it come too late? And remember,
That's exactly what it was,
some
Jamus.
people are slow burners. It takes a little while, but again, when it comes to the business end of the season for any competition, you have to show up each and every day with your A game. You can't afford to slip up. And again, these guys are probably they're playing with no regrets because they're definitely gonna think about this later down the line. It's like, damn, we definitely could have done it if this form showed up 4 weeks ago.
But they know now. And what the top 3 teams have that they don't is a season of experience.
Yes,
to know what these 10-point matches, these performances mean. They know now. Stay together, Sky Guild. Stay strong. You know, if you want to add some players, that's fine. But keep that unit and see what happens next season.
Let's not forget, failure is informative, and experience will always be the best teacher. But hey, let's hand it back over to our experienced host Logan Summer to find out who will face Vega Patch in this anchor match.
Oh, thank you very much. That was a draining set to watch. I have no idea what it was like to play in. How was that for you to watch that set?
Really stressful. Joker played really well. He took problem out of his counter pick. He had to come back to Marisa. Marisa is also Marisa is extremely strong, and he did a pretty good games, but it didn't work out at the end. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It was a fantastic set, but we will move on to your game now. This is going to be the last time we see you play here this season. Have you been happy with your performance this time around?
Well, I was happy mostly. I was just not happy against Kane, how I did, because I played that pretty badly and he beat me up pretty badly. But the rest of the games, even if they didn't work out, I was pretty happy. I played up to my level, and I'm gonna keep improving for the future.
All right, we've really enjoyed watching you play. It's been fantastic seeing you on the channel. I know you've been having great success back home as well, so looking forward to the more of your singles competition this season. But we have one more game to look forward to here in Street Fighter League. Let's find out who it's going to be against. Mouse, can you please send up your final player? It is going to be Mystic Smash. Okay. That was certainly a stressful one. Not as stressful as watching the game last week, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like every game you can take from this league has just been nail-biters, and that was no exception. It's really insane.
Time for you to play, though. No pressure on you at all now. The job's been done. Got that second place seeding. Now you can just enjoy yourself. Are we going to see you flowing and expressing yourself with the DJ?
Yes, classic DJ for me.
All right, looking forward to seeing that. Do you have much experience playing against Vega Patch outside of this tournament? Of course, you got the win last time round when you faced him here in Street Fighter League, but have you played him at all in any other events?
Honestly, I've not played him in any other events. I think, honestly, I've only ran into him once in ranked matches other than this. So, other than in the league, I've played him one time, and that's it.
How have you found playing him then here in Street Fighter League? What are your thoughts of his playstyle?
I think, he plays Chun-Li, which is normally quite a reserved character. I think he'll admit himself he is very aggressive with her, and it's a very fun change of pace from other Chun-Li players, and so he is really enjoyable to play against.
Obviously, as a DJ main, you like being aggressive, so we're going to swing it out here in game number 3. If you guys are ready to start, he did confirm DJ and Classic. So on this side, it is going to be Vega Patch with the Classic Chun for Guild. On this side, it is going to be Mystic Smash with the Classic DJ for Mouse Sports. Looking forward to this one, an exhibition game 3. F word. Jammers, over to you guys.
Logan, indeed, a very exciting one. I'm a bit disappointed not to see Broski because they're qualified. They're second place no matter what now. They're going straight to semi-finals now. So congratulations to them. They'll wait to see who wins out of 00 Nation and BK Rog.
Yeah.
Great time to get Broski on there, get some momentum. But at the same time, maybe you want to keep your talisman. Right now, the talisman, arguably, Mystic Smash, 75% win rate, 6 out of 8. Just 22 years old. What an incredible player. 90 points earned for his team. Has anchored a bunch of times too. You want to keep that lethal weapon warm. Could be the reason there with next week's matches to consider. And of course, Vegapatch not having the worst season, 43% win rate there. Of course, a seasoned, experienced Street Fighter player, Jammers. But I don't know, how do you feel about that? Broski now going to go into the knockout stages on a bit of a negative form.
Probably needs more time to ruminate and analyze what he wants to do and where Problem actually wants to place him and what fixture he'd want to. Okay, if he potentially goes against BK Rog, is he playing 00 Nation? Is he playing so on and so forth? So again, like I said, we can agree to disagree, have conflicting opinions, but we at least back up why. You had a very logical reason as to why Broski should play. I'm just like, okay, Mystic Smash might come back for the run back, and he could be the better position if the scenario was 20-0 to Guild in this scenario. So there was a couple of outcomes here, different timelines we could discuss here.
Could be that Chun-Li experience as well, even though very different Chun-Li players in Vegapatch and Valmaster, but could just need that, even hitbox, hurtbox familiarity can help. So a 3 out of 5 here against Vegapatch could be something they're thinking for the future. He likes the Chun-Li match. He chose to play it earlier as well.
I mean, they had a nail biter down to the wire the last time these two encountered each other, and I think there was a string. The string that Mystic done to win, or the conversion he done to win, Vegapatch did say I tried to my level 2, and I think he mistimed it as he got hit, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. Nice whiff punish there on the stand roundhouse. That stand roundhouse whiff has been getting Mystic in trouble a couple of times here against several players.
Really well placed. I mean, it's nice to have a button like a back medium punch with Chun-Li that has so much range, but still, very nice whiff punish.
Gonna go for the knockdown here with the sweep again.
So frustrating. I can't stand these DJ players back. Was it -5?
It's like -8 or something like that.
Is it?
It's actually pretty hard to do.
Oh, it's so hard to punish, man.
Because the pushback on it is nuts. The jump throw. That was a back throw instead.
Okay. Forward throw to take it. I like that. Mystic was happy to just sit there. He's been taken out of the corner. Wait to see if he gets an opportunity. He didn't get one. Vegapatch makes a good start here.
Air slasher. Drive rush is too close, so he drive rushes into an EX Kokokin himself.
Yeah, would have been plus off that drive rush. The preemptive sweep works. Oh, he baited out the overhead bait and misses his conversion, but gets a counter hit anyway.
We'll take it.
Level 2. All right, let's go.
Straight to the corner here. He should be able to be close enough to set up a safe jump. I think the safe jump, yeah.
Against charge characters, why not? Oh my goodness. Vegapatch going to town right now.
Let's go.
Chips. Go. That should be the chip.
Nice. Vega people.
Very strong around.
On a win streak. That makes sense.
Not checkmate. Could have done something. Could have done the wake up EX, but just wasn't expecting it.
Vegapatch, you have leveled up, bruv. Flipping now. It was looking a bit tight last time they met, but now I honestly think that this is going to be a clean, get the sweep up, the broomstick up.
I think he just felt like just move on to the next game here, and that was a very poor start with that air slasher. Misses his
throw. If you're a Valmaster, you're watching this with a keen eye, aren't you?
Yeah, any matchup with Chun-Li.
Sitting pretty in that grand finals. These guys will have to slug it out. Oh, nice parry. Burns him out. Beautiful assessment of meter.
Good block.
Good block. It's not your turn, though. Man! Vegapatch is going absolute ape.
I mean, he did say he's happy with his performances for the most part.
He reads him right again.
Yeah, rotate. Air slasher, nullifies everything. Try to get perfect parry, they didn't quite work out. He might be looking to close this round, yeah.
Jeepers creepers, he cannot read wrong.
There you go, remember there is projectile priority in this game. Doesn't matter how many hits you have on a regular one, he will lose to EX versions. Sweep again.
Ooh, missed his meaty overhead.
All right, there's a feint. So back feint in.
Yeah, needs to get on offense because the reads on defense haven't been paying off.
Sometimes that's how you turn things around, man. You start your own offense. Don't worry about what they're doing.
Best
Sweep again. What? Wow, what is this guy onto there?
A madness, but he gets perfect parry though for his trouble.
Okay, goes for the side swap nearest the corner here, and he goes for a button.
Good lord.
He gets beaten out by the level 1.
He just can't guess wrong right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the preemptive back heavy punch catches the drive rush.
Heavy Tencho kicks him straight there.
Oh,
punish counter against him. Yeah, way too far.
Just takes his ground at least. Nice button.
Yeah, he knew.
They're both burnt out now. What's it going to be? Surprise sweep again. Wake up legs.
Okay, just doing lightning legs again. And
punish though too
he
far.
could have done level 2. Yeah, let's chase that down.
Ready, yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Vega Pito.
Where was this guy a few weeks ago? It's not that he's winning, Jammers. It's not just that he's winning. I mean, this is the most informed player right now for Mouse. Mouse, a former finalist, by the way. They won this tournament last season. The most informed player for the current champions here in EU. And he's running through him like butter.
Yeah, crazy. Again, some of these guys, when there's nothing to play for, you show everything, man.
Just goes to
He's
show.
trying to do like
Just
a lot of
goes to
fireball
show.
from full screen and then follow it in and then bait you into meeting it with an EX fireball so you can Hazanchu over.
You can actually just crouch me and kick if you drive rushes behind the fireball.
You have Joker jokes.
Did round start
What's the
EX
problem?
essentially.
Drop Blanca and go for Marissa.
There's also a lot of random
It
in
wasn't
there,
for
yeah.
those whiffed EX dive kicks. Who
Yeah, when you
knows
knock him
where
down,
that could've
just
gone?
keep meeting
Now
him.
you got,
Make him parry for a bit. He's going to keep doing air lifts.
over. Even when there's nothing on the line, the dreaded position of 2-0 up in the anchor match is still a curse that we recognise.
Still a thing, man. Still a thing.
But it's going to spoil my party here. I've actually got a...
All right, try to get whip punish there on the Hazanchu. Yeah, he just needs to find his stride. He's checking it with Sweep. Sweep's got like 5-6 active frames. That's a good button to check. Drive rushes with, interestingly enough, for Chun-Li. Wow, and again, couldn't catch the punish there.
He is burning him out every round. Oh my goodness. What is checkmate?
Double
so could burn him out there. He didn't. Still in this. Here's Mystic.
All right, there you go. Try to fade.
Oh, the angle, that dreaded angle where the back heavy kick doesn't reach.
Hasn't got a hitbox behind his head there, unfortunately. Has to still block it out here. There's a Mystic Smash.
Beautiful. Gets the punish counter.
Big damage coming through, and that will be about 30-odd% here. He's going to try and close the gap, but he has to be very respectful for Hazanchu. He's baited it already. Yeah, just waiting it out. There you go.
Oh, in the corner, can he get around? He had to hit. Vega Patch finally forced a block on defense.
Good blocks. And that missed because of the crouching fist.
Buttons. He's not going to level 2, it's not going to kill. Oh my goodness, Vega Patch. He cannot guess wrong.
In those important interactions here, he's prevailed each and every time. I don't know where this Vega Patch was a couple of weeks ago.
Good lord, he looks stunning. Look at this. Mystic Smash cannot get going.
Punish. Oh, he's
getting
got
away
the
with that
crouching
now.
attack.
The luck's on his side too, Jammers.
Oh,
missing his knee.
So he can actually close this out. This might be one of the few rare closeouts we have in an anchor match. It'll be 3-0. And he goes to a level 3. This should put him in burnout, F1.
If not, it'll be extremely close, but I think he is burnt out. No,
quite.
Very close. Important anti-air lands. Mystic Smash just hasn't been able to get going at all this set.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, man. Let's go, bro.
With what has got to be, by far, his most stunning performance this season, secures Guild a phenomenal win over last year's champions, and in the process of doing so, against their current talisman, Mystic Smash looking helpless there against a rampant, revitalized, unrecognizable Vega Patch and Guild Esports. I mean, wow. I wish they played like this earlier, because they're clearly a team that were more than capable of getting to that qualification spot, Jammers.
Now, if he played like that in their previous encounter, I remember it was a close but no cigar scenario. He just dropped something. That's what he told me a couple of weeks back. He said, look, I just misinput my level 2 and I lost, but that could have been a 20 points for their team. Could have changed the vibe and the morale of that team there. But yeah, what a turnaround. Too little, too late. So you play for your pride. Like you said, he's had good performances overall, and I guess that's a cherry on cake in terms of individual performances there.
I think you said it earlier, Jammers, that the pressure was released and they could just play free of it, and they're clearly players like Takamura anyway. We've seen him at high stakes play incredibly well. But Joker Jokes and Vega Patch, you know, Vega Patch often big runs at Evo, big runs at CEO, will make some strange decisions in the pressure scenario. With that pressure relieved, they're able to play that way. Can they replicate that? By the way, they've spoiled the party here, because I was buttoning up the whole time, hoping to go to an interview with Mystic Smash, and I was going to say, yo, man, it's time to get wrecked, man. But it's not going to be the case because there's no...
I don't condone that behaviour.
There's no DJ. That wasn't a Jamaican accent. That was a Capcom accent.
Cut to Logan. Cut to Logan.
Sorry, Mystic. I tried.
Cut it off him. Get it off. I don't want to hear him anymore.
GG's, mate.
I have absolutely no idea why F-Word was sharing his Bangladeshi accent with us, but keep working on that, mate. What we don't need to see more work on is that Chun-Li performance, because that was sensational stuff from Mu Vega Patch.
Yeah, thank you. I was really focused, and I thought about all I missed the last time.
It's almost a shame that we're seeing the quality of performances like this at the end of the season. What do you think it was that made it such a slow start for you guys?
I think I can only talk for myself. I think there were a few things about the game that I didn't understood properly. And during the league, with surrounded by such amazing players, including my team and the opposing team, I've understood. And that's it.
So even despite, I mean, you know, when we started filming this, I think you'd already won 3 of the World Warriors in Spain and Portugal. You'd already achieved all of that with this Chun-Li. And you've elevated even higher throughout the 10 weeks of these regular season matches. There's still so much more to learn about this game.
Exactly. This is, like I said in the interview before the game, this is a really complex game that allows for a lot of play styles, and the decision making is really profound. And I'm not lying, it's extremely different from what I've been used to. And I'm starting to get in it.
I mean, coming from Street Fighter V, there's such a greater width of possibilities and decisions you can make in each scenario. So much resource management and how that affects your decision making as well. Street Fighter V was very restrictive in the frame data and the options that you had, right?
Yeah, this game allows for such different playstyles. For example, my character, I truly think Chun-Li is one of the characters that allows for extremely diverse playstyles. She's really unique in that, but almost every character allows for that. The Kens we've seen in this league, each one has their pretty different playstyle. The Kami, the
Luke's definitely.
Luke's, the JPs. This is uniquely designed game. The design of the game is very nuanced, I would say, and I really like it.
Definitely. Let's talk to Joker. I mean, I know you're not happy with your personal result, but the way you played was fantastic.
You know what? Being here has leveled up all of us. And it's funny because I definitely say, like, we've all gone into our evil arc now, our evil era, you know.
Super villain.
Literally, that's it now, man. So, you know, we clutched out right at the end, 10th week. But yeah, the new awakening is very, very dangerous. That's all I'm going to say for the future.
Well, unfortunately for this season, that is all we're going to get to see from you. But I do hope that we get to see Joker Joke's villain arc in 2024, perhaps. Takamura, you could never be a villain. You're one of the nicest people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting in the Street Fighter community. But your Ken is nasty as hell, man. I know you said you're waiting for the Akuma, but it looks like you're having a lot of fun with this character.
Yes, I'm having fun, and I start to understanding the game. That's the good things, and I think, yeah, I think I will be ready for the Capcom Pro Tour qualification. You know, my goal is to qualify for Capcom Cup and try to win.
I mean, speaking to you here, as the weeks have gone on, it's very clear that you're just out for the best competition you can find, wherever that is. Obviously here, you want to go up against the best players every week in Street Fighter League. You traveled the world. You've been out against some of the very, very greatest players throughout the history of Street Fighter, and obviously as Street Fighter 6 continues, we will definitely see more of that from you. Best of luck with that qualification attempt. But unfortunately, this is the end for Guild. But let me talk to the man who had the hardest journey of all to make it to Street Fighter League. Suleiman, how was your experience?
Well, it's very bittersweet. As you can imagine, my record wasn't too great on an individual level. However, the games where I felt were close, and there were
a lot of times where I just couldn't exactly close it out. But it's exactly what Vega Patch said. Just being around these players and being in these high tense situations, it teaches you a lot. And I've learned so much just from these games and from my amazing teammates here. So, despite the result, I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity, and I'm extremely grateful for becoming a stronger player at the result of this process.
It's been a really rewarding experience having you guys be part of Street Fighter League, but unfortunately we do have to say goodbye to Guild. They will not be advancing to the playoffs, but a fantastic way to bow out with a huge scalp in Mouse. We still have one more match to go, and it will also be the swan song for Wolves, who now cannot qualify for the playoffs either, but they're on a great run, and they're going up against the guaranteed top 1 seed. Could there be another upset? Could there be another explosive match coming up? We'll find out on the other side of this short break.
Peggy 12.
Blessings on the menu.
This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
おお、ここは何ですか？プレッシャーなんですよね。
そうナイス。インパクト返しますよ俺。マジ絶対インパクト返します。インパクト絶対返す。あ、やめてください。やめて、インパクト返したいの俺。
インパクト打つよ。
インパクト打って。インパクトか。
どう？
もう無理投げ。
ドーンみたいな。
急に来た。
そう。
急に来た。
こういうことなんですよ。 要するに画面端でドライブインパクトって相手が一番警戒するじゃない、はい、それなのに対の選択肢、例えば歩き投げとか、こうどんどんこう削っていくような動きとかが多分ないんでしょうね。でこういうのをいっぱいやった後にいっぱいやってこれやって返されたら
相手がうまいってね、
偉いって言えばいいんですよ。
それはそうかもしれない。
で逆に言うとドライブインパクトを当てたいイコール相手が食らいたくないってことだから、他の選択肢が1割増で当たりやすくなって、
確かに当たりやすくは絶対なってます。
お得な状態なんで他の選択肢をいっぱい打った方がいいですね。はい。
Never feel loose, and when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all face proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking.
It has been a fantastic journey here in the regular season of Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023, but it's about to draw to a close. We've had some incredible moments, amazing memories, but there's still time for some more with one more match. That's right, we have a match 3 to come. But before then, let's head it back over to F-Word and Jammers with their latest tech tip.
All right. Appreciate you, Logan Sama, each and every time being consistent and a superb host. But now we come back to the educational content. I'm all tongue-tied here because of how...
It sounded like you were going to say a really cool word there.
That's what I was doing. I was sounding like a Looney Tunes character, but here I am anyway. Yeah, we're going back with the tech tip, but luckily, because my tongue's tied, I'm going to hand it over to you this time. So you can... You like this one? I'm trying to make it easier for you, but then you changed it.
I mean, yeah. I chose set play. Now, there's some deliberation in the community, but typically a set play, which you haven't really heard us. We don't really use that word in our British commentary. I hear it in American commentary a fair bit, but typically, as you can see on the screen, it's typically when you're. I'd say here's how I describe it. Let's say you're in. This is too basic. I'm going to describe it further than this. Let's say you're in an extremely advantageous
scenario,
plus frame scenario.
Yeah.
It could be a knockdown. Or in some scenarios, it could be lengthy block stun scenarios, like JP's Super 2, for example. Right?
Yeah.
In particular scenarios, you get this situation and you're able to perform a well-rehearsed, repeatable pattern of movements that's going to get you in a frame-perfect situation to perform your next attack. So the most basic version of a set play, I'd say, is forward throw in a corner with normal, meaty forward throw. I mean, Ken's got that, right? Or we've seen Phenom do with normal into stand medium punch. Is it with stand medium and then the stand medium punch actually hits meaty? There's a debate that is a set play because it's a well-rehearsed, perfectly timed scenario. We can repeat it. The more complex versions, however, would be, for example, JP. All right, this guy will pop you high in the sky.
Blanca.
Blanca, exactly, with Blanca Chan. Activate this the level to level 2. Stick out the Blanca Chan. You're waking up. He's still able to get a meaty button or a throw and put you in a schmix situation. JP throws you in the air so high that he can stick out the departure or even the EX departure, and suddenly you're in a throw or get hit for game, and he still gets the meaty Oki off that as well. So these are what we call set play scenarios. Now, these set play scenarios can be the win all or the lose all of the situation.
Yeah.
This is why it's so scary when you're in certain situations with momentum in Street Fighter 6, especially when you're burnt out, because we've seen set plays winning higher rounds.
They're nasty.
And then it gets more complicated when you know the set play leads to a safe jump, then he just does an empty jump throw.
Yeah. Listen, you've got to study the set play as an attacker, learn how to defend it as a defender, of course. But you know what? We could talk about set play all day, but now we've got to play the set. Logan, introduce the final match.
That's right. No one knows set play like F-word. Keep that motor running, mate. Right, let's get into this. Game number 3. And we have two teams that are exactly on the opposite end of the spectrum. One team is guaranteed top spot. They have favourable seeding, going straight to the grand finals and the playoffs. Once again, it's 2 years back-to-back that they have topped the leaderboards. The second team, unfortunately, it was too little too late. Much like Guild, they have impressed us towards the end of the season, but a shaky start means we will be saying goodbye to them this time round. It is going to be BMS and Wolves. Let's welcome our away team into the arena. It's been a great season, but this is going to be their swan song. It's Wolves. What's going on, guys? It's nice to see you all coming into the arena with smiles on your faces. I'm certain that, you're going to go out with the bang. You've definitely shown the world what you are capable of in these last few matches here, but it was too little too late. What do you think it was, Poppy, that caused it to be such a slow start for you guys?
So I studied sports psychology, and this was the first time entering SFL. I think one of the most important thing is to getting those 10s rather than going for the anchor, because usually when you lose, you start thinking, your confidence go down, and you start putting ghosts into your head. So when you start getting like some wins here and there, like focusing on the 10s, the team spirit goes up. So I believe that we managed to change that, which you guys saw at the end, but it was a bit too late. So
yeah, I think it's definitely noticeable when Shaq started putting together a string of wins. Yeah. It kind of lifted everyone else up, and everyone noticeably started to improve. The 4 Phil started to chip in with the wins. We've seen Shivs play with huge amounts of confidence, and of course yourself there, Ever. Stable, you've been around the block, you've been involved in competitive Street Fighter for a long time now. So I think that's definitely a very insightful thing. What would you have changed if you were to do it all over again?
Definitely go for the 10s, and maybe like some lineups. But the thing is, like, we kind of entered this anyways with confidence. So I don't know exactly how much I would change, but I think when I'll get time to look back at it, I'll know for sure what to change. So,
Shax, come on down. Let's have a chat with you, sir. I think the form of the team really started turning around when you were just a reliable, consistent source of points for the team. You've been there before. You've been to the World Championships in Street Fighter League, so you're not a stranger to this. Do you agree with Poppy that it was just important to start putting up 10s here and there, becoming 20s, becoming 30s, possibly 40s?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we were more focused on the 20-point matches, but we were kind of like, too focused on that. If we could just started off trying to secure the 10s, it would have put us in a much better position than we are in today. So, yeah, I think next year, if we're back, definitely, strategize better and maybe go for the 10s.
How difficult was it to, find a team dynamic, though? Obviously, a lot of you have been involved already in Street Fighter League, so you're not new to it, but it's a new team dynamic of players. Did it take a little while for you to kind of find everyone's role and everyone to be comfortable and confident?
Yeah, I mean, the game is very new, so at the moment, we didn't really know who's really strong because we can only go by online as well. Like, not many people are really playing the game offline as well, so it was hard to obviously build a team with that. But I think eventually we found a team, and I have no regrets. Everyone here in my team is amazing. They all tried their 100% best, so yeah.
So what you're saying is that more people should be playing the game offline. Go and support your locals. I'm really excited to see what you can do today. Obviously, you're going up against BMS, which is the #1 rated team for a reason. They've got the most points. They're there. They're through into the grand finals with that bye seeding. But we saw a big result from Guild. Are you going to be able to repeat that?
Potentially, it could happen. I mean, I am always excited to play BMS, you know, obviously one of the strongest teams. Yeah. There's a lot to learn from them when you're playing against them, you know. So, yeah, I'm always down to play one of the strongest teams here. I'm excited for it.
All right, we're all excited for it as well. It's our very last match of the regular season, and we're going to go out with a bang. Let's welcome our #1 rated team, the top seeds moving into the playoffs. Yet again, the top of the leaderboard 2 years back-to-back. It is BMS. BMS, #1 yet again, top of the leaderboard yet again. What does that say about your consistency?
Yes, I feel like we work a lot to be in the first seed every season. So we are very proud of what you did. So that show our consistency during the season. So yes, very, very proud.
Yet again, they're at the top, and it's fantastic to see. This time round, however, there's a much bigger reward for finishing first on the leaderboard. You get that bye straight to the grand finals. Last year, when you finished first, it wasn't anywhere near as big of an advantage. Do you think now this is the time that you can turn that into a win and take your first Street Fighter League Pro Europe title?
Yes, this year the advantage is very good because you are immediately in the final and you are home. So yes, I think we have a good chance to win this time. So yes, very good.
Excellent stuff. Crimson, come on down. I feel like you've really come into your own, obviously backed up with the consistency of Killsu and Valmaster and having the security of Akainu, who's incredibly strong guile there whenever you need it. Having a team that is this strong, does that give you a comfort to just stay and keep playing your game? And I think that's the thing you're the strongest at, having belief in your strategy, whether you win or lose, and eventually that seems to pay off for you. But does having that team behind you really give you that space to explore your play like that?
Yeah, I think it's really important to stick to the plan, even if things goes wrong. Like I said, it's really good to have a team format and a league format so you can make mistakes and can try things. And the thing that I like about this team is like we are also friends. Like we speaking the same language. This could be also important, I think, to practice in the game. We're practicing together, etc. So we have definitely a great team. 1 year ago we did second, and this time we're gonna win.
It is a big advantage being first, of course, and home straight to the grand finals. I know you're not going to be taking this game for granted, though. You want to go out with a bang. A huge, impressive run at the end of the season. I think it's 140 points in the last 4 games that you've played. I think that's, yeah, about half your points in just the last 4 matches that you've played. A fantastic streak. You want to keep that momentum going as you move into the playoffs, right? A big result today?
Yes, of course. The interesting thing is that we have a little bit of time also to prepare for the next teams. So we'll see what we do. In France, we have many kind of character, a lot of different playing style. So we can ask them to help us to to win it.
All right, let's see how you get on today, though. If you want to take your seats there at the home end, we have a very exciting match still to go. The playoffs are certainly bearing down on us very, very soon, but we have our third match of the day to get through, and it is going to be a banger. Wolves playing completely free of any pressure, and they seem to be in great form, but no one's form is as good as BMS. Top of the leaderboard, incredible run in the last 4 matches. See if they can continue that today. Let's find out that Wolves lineup. Send it over to F-Word and Jammers on the commentary desk.
I really love listening to BMS talk about how they really feel, their strategies, their mindset, how positive it is. And like they said, the camaraderie is there. But here is the lineup, the final lineup you will see for Team Wolves here at SFL and the regular season. I'm going to miss that intro. I think it's the best intro.
It's the best intro song, at least.
Yeah.
That beat is super catchy. Four Fields opening with, of course, that recently so reliable JP, and then Poppy going in the middle. And is that Shax I saw?
Yeah, Shax at the back. So Shivs is sitting this one out here. But then this is what I decided to predict here. Valmaster not being too phased of the JP matchup. I mean, what a turnaround from Gamers 8 when he was completely upset about having a bunch of JPs in his
I mean, he's really developed in the matchup, and we saw how much it changes when she gets level 2, when she picks out her sand shoes as well. And if she can start, when she gets level 2, it changes the psychology because she can start throwing the kick-or-kins, and JP's got to respect it. So I'm not sure that matchup is as bad as he was saying.
I think Crimson should go for the double here against Poppy.
I mean, that looked helpless. No disrespect to Poppy. It's just a case of matchup knowledge and Crimson being absolutely on fire. That looked helpless in the other time. And you think Akainu going to play. Not only is Akainu going to play, but he's going to anchor against Luke, you think?
I think he should get some game time, similar to your reasoning with Broski. I think he should get some game time here. Maybe, I thought the anchor only because of the Poppy and Crimson matchup. I think we might see Akainu here today. Let Killsy sit this one out and watch his teammates go because he is the captain. They do deserve a Western break so they can re-strategize and rethink how they're going to do anything. Like you said, they've actually got more time to prepare and watch the other teams go at it.
Such a good position to go straight to the grand finals, and deservedly so. I think top place should get a massive reward, and that's that. We're going to find out if you are right or wrong, Jammers. Regardless, we have a juicy one coming up. Our last match of the group stages. Take it away, gents.
Some small confusion here, but I am here with the Four Fields now. It's really great to see you starting to come into form. Obviously a little bit too late, but I just enjoy watching you play in general, and it's great to see you playing with confidence right now. We're going into this last match. You want to make a good representation of your abilities and your skills, put on a show. Who you fancy playing?
I believe in maybe Valmaster. You know, he beat me already. This will be a run back. And, you know, no risk. They don't have any points to lose, really. And, yeah. I'd like to play Valmaster.
Valmaster, one of the best players at the moment when it comes to record here in the league. Very dangerous proposition going up against him, but that's a great test of your skills and, of course, your current mentality and momentum that you have.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, let's find out who it is going to be if BMS can send up their first player. And it is indeed going to be the Valmaster. Can you confirm character and control type, please?
Kimberly Classic.
Woohoo! Okay. And is this just for the JP pick specifically?
Yeah, I wanted to try against him. I don't remember if we already played this matchup. Sometimes I pick Kimberly against JP. Sometimes I switch between Kimberly, Chun-Li. I have experience in both matchups, so yeah, I also like Kimberly in this matchup.
Yeah, she's got fantastic mobility. It definitely makes JP a little bit uncomfortable in his traditional zoning game and control game. And obviously, we know that your Chun-Li's ready. You've got an incredible record, but great to have, I guess, the Kimberly nicely warmed up as well as we look ahead in the playoffs.
In the playoff, you're asking if I will probably pick Kimberly or not?
It's nice to have her available, though, you know, and match fit. You've used her in competition. So if the option arises, you at least have her there to choose.
Yeah, it's always good to have a second pick. Like, I think, especially in this game, it's very good. Except if you play JP, it's always good to have a second pick in this game, I think. But yeah, I really love playing Kimberly, and I hope she will get buffed later. So I wouldn't be surprised if I main this character. It's the first time after Chun-Li that I love a character that much.
All right, well, let's see some of that Kimberly in action. I love to see players utilizing characters that they feel passionately about. Obviously, we know 4 fills for that. He had so much love for Falk in Street Fighter V, so deadly last season in Street Fighter League. But this time round, he's on the JP Classic for Wolves, and it is going to be Valmaster. He's brought out the classic Kimberly for BMS. Let's head over to F-Word and Jammers on the commentary desk.
He loves Kimberly so much that he is using Chun-Li's this season. We haven't seen Kimberly once, mate. Listen, I'm not sure how much love's actually there, mate. Yeah, don't hit us with the Shen. Remember the Shen in the finals? Was it against Phenom? He's like, I want to show everyone that Gen is still strong.
Elena.
We're not taking the bait, Valmaster. Stop that. You're only picking Kimberly because it's the JP match and it's a tricky matchup for JP. I'm not falling for any of this. And by the way, don't buff Kimberly. She's fine. She's completely fine. Come on. Happy days. Now, 4 fills is getting the run back, 75% win rate. Look at that, ever so reliable Valmaster. And a massive improvement, I must say. This guy was on 0% wins just 2 weeks ago.
For the vast majority of the season.
3 weeks ago. And now he's on 29%, and he gets to go out with a win if he can here. Really sad to be saying goodbye to Wolves, because I think they could have been right up there in the mix for qualification, but it's not going to happen. They still get to play Pride versus Zero Pressure, as you say. It's going to be Kimberly, it's not going to be Chun-Li, though.
Well, here's an interesting thing about Wolves. I like that Poppy mentioned that the strategy might have been a bit wrong, how they were targeting anchor matches instead of securing 10 points, and they all kind of agreed on that. That was the general consensus. Here's the thing, they probably should have articulated as by saying the strategy for the first half of the season was not as good as the strategy for the second half, because that's when they started to pick pace. But then again, that team has just been, it got concocted this year for SFL in a new game. Yes, there's returning personnel to the league, but it's a new team, new ideas and new philosophies. So yes, because it's their inaugural season, there was that lack of experience, as opposed to what we were talking about before with the returning teams having that experience already being in SFL already. So it was a huge deal there. And then of course, Crimson, talking about sticking to the plan as a team and a real advocate of experimenting with things here. And you can see that Valmaster will be experimenting with his Kimberly and already lands a jumping in with the Vagabond agenda. Wow, look up throw.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Yeah, and I think JP has to be, I mean, the thing is, he's very capable. He used to be a bit more offensive in this matchup. That's exactly what 4 fills is doing now, keeping him in that corner. And there's a set play we're talking about, but the perfect parry gets him out of there.
Can't be too comfortable with your set play, mate.
Oh, overhead straight away. Sweep on, wake up. They're all doing it now, these JPs.
Thank you, 6. Oh, okay, she just ran forward and back.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Burns himself out here. Oh, good patient block. Oh, he didn't hold his parry, that was it.
Okay.
Jump, doesn't get it. Fake cross up. Oh, again, he drops. So important to stay practiced. Look at that little light kick, stops the sweep.
They are missing the conversion.
Level 2 there, but he's going to get his gauge back. He was ready for that. Predictable. Says Valmaster there as he evades that attempt. Maybe could have activated the level 2 quicker there.
Yeah, maybe against an airborne opponent, but that's a scenario I don't think I've seen it ever
No, I mean
before.
like ages ago. Like,
oh, yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
As soon as she was burnt out. Chose not to. Wants the meter for this round.
Rush in, baiting
big bait. Gonna get the level 3 here.
Oh, yeah, I think he'll do the whole loop.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Good choice. He needs to recover that gauge as well.
Yep.
Another decision, another reason why they go into level 3 is to recover. You get about close to 2 bars of gauge back every time you level 3.
Empty jump low, there, wake up.
Wow, that was
spent.
Empty jump low, looked like an OS parry. Tap into jab slash. That's an interesting defensive mechanism there.
Maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe it was a hard read, who knows? He's out of the corner though, and he's got his drive gauge to work with. No JP in this situation. It's still
no cancel, gets a second chance. I'm not sure why he did a crouch heavy punch there from that range. Maybe that's a whiff punish on the stand medium, I don't know. Or maybe an execution error.
Hey, look, we're used to seeing that as an anti-air, but there are some unorthodox buttons in this game where you use them in specific scenarios, especially as a whiff punishing tool. You'll be very surprised at what they can accomplish there. And if that did punish count, he would have got the heavy swipe anyway. Full conversion from that. Some down presses to stand fierce on defense there, Phils.
2 perfect parries in a row there.
Yeah, he can't rest on his laurels too easy and be too comfortable, but he's going to get sent straight to the corner here.
A lot of rusty Kimberly play here from... tried to check that drive rush, but he was in negative frames on the recovery of that projectile. That's ambitious. This time he does read right. Able to take the throw though.
All right, there you go.
Preemptive medium kick stops the drive rush.
So we're using the fake ghosts to try and bait something out here, maybe a parry or something from Kimberly.
Another departure though. Overhead hits this time. Just takes the corner carry.
Yeah. Dashes up, sets up EX departure.
Some kind of reversal, well blocked. Nice. Thought it was going to be a throw there. Doesn't have his air legs.
Punish the landing.
Hold the sticks.
Well.
Is it going to be another perfect parry? No, he takes it.
Looks like he tried to hold up before that take though. Hits him down.
Is that parry into the crouch jab again? Good round by 4 Phils, but he's close to the corner. This is not done yet. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Drive rush. Don't try and check it. Don't try and parry it.
If there's one thing to draw out about 4 Phils, what makes him a clear distinction above the other JPs here, is his command grab success rate. That's where he's had the most success, is his command grab as opposed to the other two.
That sweep is so annoyingly good from perfect range. And Valmaster abusing it to great effect here. Has him cornered.
Try to get perfect parry.
Again, the sweep. This time was pretty close. Back dashes out, gets the punish as well. Will he level 3 here to build the meter back?
No,
chooses not to.
Next sequence, he might do it here. Try to get shimmy with the stand fierce. No dice.
No whiff punish on that crouch medium. Fake cloud goes in. Oh, counter hit. Tries to get a reset. Doesn't come. Checks him. Try to approach. Don't you dare try and reset me. Says 4 Phils. He's been playing enough Solomon to see that one.
Not going to be a burnout here, but he can set up departure.
EX as well, I agree. Oh, where you going?
Oh, he might lift the round.
Too far.
He could have got a juggle.
Still
Still
alive.
Drive rush.
And he's got a CA as well here. Jammer's going to recover some gauge too.
Backs away. I'll try to get that.
Open it. Oh my goodness.
Comes in. Drive gauge up the red.
Jeez. That overhead is made a lot easier to block when he's in drive rush.
Yeah, of course.
But just the raw one, you can kind of see
we have nothing to say. The only thing I'm going to say, don't worry.
It's so interesting.
Be happy.
Oh, there's a
Bro, if you're a bad man, start the round with drive rush into command grab.
I don't think we've seen that once this season.
See, it's interesting to me how overheads work in this game as opposed to SF5. SF5, they were there to close out the round and get the stun. This game, it's like, okay, because I can combo. All right, don't get too ahead of yourself, mate. Relax there, buddy. You ready?
Wow, that's a good block. I didn't know I was going to cross up.
Drive rush in with
wow.
And the combo as well.
I actually haven't seen Kimberly's use that.
Oh, remember, because
the slide is safe from there anyway.
Yeah. Take this straight there. They're going for the morale victory here.
Well, he survived it anyway. In a good position again here.
Oh,
beautiful choice.
And it comboed as well because it is a unique normal. That should be the forward heavy kick, I believe.
Tries to jump out. Oh my goodness, what a block. Get back to the corner. No. It's going to take the hit. Wasn't a back throw. Oh, is that going to cost him though?
And the timing on his crouch medium punch on defense there, Phils. And it's going to be Lavushka activation here. It's
got loads of bar here.
Parry. Yeah.
Great blocks and parries there. 3 hard kicks in a row. Oh, just when you thought it was your turn. No, it isn't. Crouch medium and 4 Phils, man. Had he been playing like this earlier in the season, who knows where Wolves would have been, but it's not done yet.
100% there.
Jeepers. Had the hit there, didn't convert. Oh, towards roundhouse. Sets up the departure. Goes in. Oh, she wasn't ready.
There you go. Gonna get a conversion. EX departure
again.
In there.
This time he's ready. Nice reaction.
Gonna get a pickup as well. Yes, I've never seen that juggle before.
Oh.
That was sick. I like that.
Used to drive rush into the... Nice. Yeah, it's usually the... Very nice conversion there from... and that's a massive moment there because 4 Phils is running away with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to burn him out here. Nice check on the rondo.
Nah.
Ready for that. No command grab for you.
Hands out.
Oh, very nice. Wonderful comeback there from Valmaster. Halting that momentum momentarily maybe here for the 4 Phils, and we go to game point both players.
I'm just walking back and forward in here. Remember, there's a damage and walk speed buff here. Gets in range for a grab. Chases him down. Gets another throw.
Great start. Has him cornered early here. We saw he couldn't tech once against... oh, the sweep misses. Again, it's the parry into the jab.
Hasn't built level 3 though yet. Not yet.
Oh, wow. That was almost point blank. Overhead connects. Still pluser, de-pluser.
He's in there.
What a comeback from Valmaster. This could be the again. Delayed forward jump. Tries to press a button at the wrong time. Despite some wonderful moments there from 4 Phils, Valmaster's tremendous form continues, and he secures himself a 100% win rate here with his debut Kimberly at Street Fighter League EU. Great comeback.
Good time to experiment. Unlucky to 4 Phils there. He had a smile on his face. He was brimming with confidence until it got completely ciphered out of him there. And it got sent over straight to Valmaster. Hey, experiment with the character, getting it warmed up. May see a feature as Logan and yourself were talking about earlier, but again.
There's still a JP there in the latter stages if 00 Nation are able to make the run and get to that finals. He's got that option there if he wants to whip it out. It didn't look like a lopsided match, but then there's a lot of experience, I must say, from 4Fils versus Suleiman. So maybe Lord Venom won't be as ready for the Kimberly pick. Something to think about.
Who knows? I love that combo he did off of the force knockdown, crouch fierce into the EX command grab there, into the drive rush cover. I've never seen that one, so I'm definitely going to note that one down.
Drive rush, heavy punch. That's, yeah, it's not usually the follow-up you see.
Really good stuff here.
Nice.
So, no, I like that. I like that they're playing with no regrets here. And then again, it can only continue from this point. But it's also about that, you know, with the what if saga. What if Wolves showed this side of them early in the season? Well, I mean, we're going to have a discussion with Poppy right now. I believe he's with Logan Summer. Let's get it.
A great showing from the 4Fils against literally one of the most consistent players this season. Took it to the wire. Again, highlights, you know, the quality that you have in your squad.
Definitely. I mean, we just got off to a slow start. I wish, you know, we could turn back time that they would, or that every of us would be that consistent. But again, this is so hard. The level is very, very high. I mean, some of these guys have been playing for a lot of years. I know Valmaster started as well when I was playing way back then, and he was still playing a bit in 5. You know, all very experienced. So they're the #1 in the list for a reason. So just gotta give props.
Well, it's definitely worth pointing out as well that a lot of your early losses were very close as well. You had a lot of back and forth sets just like that. The one might have gone to the last round, and even though the scoreboard might show 30-10, 40-0s early on, they were very, very close games that you had.
Definitely, definitely. And, you know, we try to pass by that and think, you know, next week is the next week, and try to pass by that. And, of course, you know, we're all competitors, so it hurts. But other than that, I'm so proud of the guys. They leveled up so much, so I can't say nothing, but I'm very proud. I'm actually very proud.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing you play again. It's been a while since you've been on, so let's find out who it is from BMS that's going to be stepping up. Last time round, it was Poppy that played Crimson, but that was from the home side. So you have sent forward Kills You. Can you confirm character and control type, please?
I will play Camille on Classic.
Camille on Classic?
Yes.
First time we've seen your Camille this season, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, I wanted to try her for some matchup, but I didn't have the chance.
Right, so now you're using this as the experience. Is everyone going to be playing their alts, possibly?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we'll see, we'll see. Obviously, everyone on the side has been really consistent. Over the last half of the season, you've just pulled away, racking up these points, getting these wins in very, very dominant fashion. How important is it to have these options of secondary characters going into the playoffs and having these secondary characters that are match fit as well, not just training mode and ranked online?
Yeah, it's different when you play a secondary in tournaments, because there is a pressure and a lot of stuff. And sometimes you are not used to play with in a tournament. So yes, I'm gonna give it a try.
Right, let's see how it goes. So it's going to be Cammy and Cammy, a Cammy showdown. Popey for Wolves with the Cammy Classic. Kills You for BMS with the Cammy Classic. Game 2, let's get it underway and throw it back over to F-Word and Jammers on the commentary desk.
Interesting. We did mention earlier in the season at one point, I think when we talk about the teams just in general, I did mention that Kills You does have a Cammy. It might have been you. Someone did mention.
We spoke about it, and they spoke about it as well, because
Yeah,
that's part of the reason why Crimson's got such good Cammy knowledge.
Yes.
And
Now-
obviously, it must be a good Cammy too to be able to play.
100%. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if memory serves me correctly, is this our third mirror match entirely off?
Oh wow, I wasn't thinking. I know we've had a jury.
Ken, jury.
Ken twice, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about just the characters in the mirror match in general.
okay.
Ken, jury, Cammy. I don't know if we've had another one. It might be the third one.
Yeah, I think there's only 3 mirror matches. Interesting question.
Okay.
There, Jammers. I'm not sure. But still, very interesting. We're getting these mirror, and the fact he's opting for this mirror match, somewhat punk-like. You know, I'm gonna play you with your main, and I'm gonna show you how to use her. You know, we've seen that a few times from shout out the American scene and the legend of Punk. Now, Poppy's not having the kind of season he was expecting to have, a 17% win rate. If you'd have told him that at the start of the season, he would have told you. He would have probably laughed. You know, he's a very confident guy. There's no chance that's happening, but it's the case. Playing very much for pride here, and even more so now that his opponent has picked Cammy against him. I'm really interested to see how polished, how good as well Killzyu's Cammy is. To be able to train Mr. Crimson to deliver the result we saw against Poppy earlier in the season. And by the way, let's talk about form. Logan mentioned second half of the season, these guys have racked up 140 points. Absolutely spot on, Logan. But actually, since they lost 40-0 to 0-0 Nation, they've won every single match they've played. We know that. They've actually taken 180 points out of a possible 200. I mean,
big deal.
You want to talk about form going into the playoffs? The only downside of them being in grand finals is they can't maintain this momentum. They've got to sit back and let the other teams get warm. And Luffy said he thinks that's a negative. But other than that, going into the playoffs in that kind of form, you don't want to give it up as well. If you want to maintain those wins.
Sorry to cut you off. Another thing as well is they don't exactly know who they're going to be playing. They know Mouse will be one of the teams potentially, but they don't know the other team, so they can't necessarily start preparing yet. There's more preparation to do now than ever before.
Right, who? Pink is Killzyu, okay.
Poppy's the classic one. Yeah, should be the nostalgic Cammy, I should say.
Nice spacing on that dive kick.
There you go. All right.
Oh, no punish.
That's -4, and that's a 5-frame light kick, I believe. So
why did he commit?
Yeah.
-4 in his double check. I saw it get punished earlier in the season, though.
Yeah, but with negative, or sorry, with 4-frame moves.
4-frame move with that much range. I wish I could relate.
Stand yes,
nearly, mate.
Stand heavy kick is -4.
It's safe against me anyway.
There you go, just poking it out here at the moment, just feeling it out.
I think you might know the mirror match a little bit better than Poppy. He definitely went for a punish there.
I guess the knockdown there just killed him.
Nice delay there, wake up.
Ooh, it was a weak...
could have done way more.
That should be the round, actually. No, not quite.
Okay, saves the meter, gets the throw. It's a good start here from Killzyu.
And again, still going for that stand medium kick. Now, I remember when he faced Takamura Poppy with that stand medium kick, and he was getting destroyed for it. Was it Phenom? It was one of the Ken players. I hope he doesn't lose to whiff punishes here from that version.
Doesn't switch sides, just going to take the knockdown. Nice delayed jump back there to escape the throw from Killzyu.
Oh, immediately presses the button there, anticipating a shimmy attempt from Killzyu.
Didn't check the knuckle though. A nice catch with the crouch medium.
Good frame trap there with the crouch fierce into the stand light kick here. Roundhouse to roundhouse.
Big jump in. That's going to get an opening. He can kill here. No, he doesn't. Going to kill there as well.
Yeah.
And Killzyu's going to show nice done. 2 openings not converted.
Well.
Not like Poppy, man. He's so deadly in these scenarios, but where we're seeing his teammates start to show great form. He's actually sat out the last 2 weeks. 3 weeks, sorry. So 2 weeks running that was played. This is his first time playing in 3 weeks. You want to see him clinical, but he's actually got the hit twice there and not converted. And as a result, Killzyu showing him how it's done, getting that level 3, closing out the round.
Hey man, perspective is everything, even in the mirror match. And if you don't capitalize on your chances, I'm pretty sure your opponent wouldn't mind taking the opportunity from you. Roundhouse to roundhouse.
Oh, that tiny walk forward into the stand medium punch. Face out the reversal.
Burnout, halfway put him in burnout, but he didn't.
Oh, parries. Oh, that works.
Still no side swap though, might have been
Did
too
it,
high.
he actually did it. I thought he might. Great bet. Oh, walks into that crouch medium though.
All right, he's going to use his level 1 here. Can get a meaty here, unless, jump
Wake
out.
up, jump forward. Killzyu. All the right tech, all the right reads. Running away right now with this. Poppy has it all to do.
He was attentive on the level 1, that's why it worked, and he's going to do an EX cannon spike on defense there for the drive rush. Oh, level 4 into quick spin knuckle. I'm pretty sure they both were looking for a very similar objective there.
Into the reset throw as well. Killzyu looking great here. Gets the tick throw. Poppy needs to get started, needs to get started now. Heading towards another loss, if not.
Roundhouse abusing it here is Poppy. Gets the tick throw. Gonna build momentum from this here.
That button's so good. Oh, massive damage incoming here. No, doesn't spend it, just takes the corner.
Okay.
One more hit will do it.
Now we'll do it.
Button from Poppy though connects. Just spent the meter for the level 3, chose not to.
There it
The end of the
is.
string was caught standing. Wonderful play there from Killzyu and showing us all, despite playing Pro Evo regularly, despite having a formidable jury, he still has time to have a pretty decent Cammy too. gosh, you cannot underestimate this kid at all. 4 rounds straight there against the Cammy main in Poppy. And unfortunately, his season will end there. Poppy, he's been a great captain for his team. Phenomenal team leader. I've seen the synergy in the camp has been awesome despite the results. But unfortunately, not good enough on that occasion and kills you just continuing what has been an absolutely phenomenal season for him.
If there's one thing the new generation or the younger generation have over the old guard, it's time. And when you have time, you can increase your arsenal of characters and add them to your repertoire accordingly there. So Killsu takes it with the substitute character, Cammy. And now it's all down to this. Obviously, this is the last match to play for Pride here for Team Wolves. The very last match we're going to see here. Okay, they fall out of the regular season, no longer in the playoffs or potentially for the playoffs. So I put Akainu here. I think, okay, this is just me, selfish. I think he deserves some screen time here.
I agree. I think going into the playoffs with a warm, informed Guile potentially. Now you've got 4 really strong characters. Makes sense, Jammers. I'm not sure you could. I think you should be right here. I think I'm going to see Akainu. We could be wrong. Logan, you're on the main stage with the man on fire right now. Shax on an absolute win streak. But who's going to try to take him down?
It's time for our very last game of the regular season, and it is with someone who's really impressed us once they hit their stride. Shax, it's been a good tail end to the season for you. The Luke's been looking very, very solid, a great pick, and you've stuck with it. Unfortunately, too little too late, though, and this is going to be the last time we get to see you here this season. Are you happy with your performances as they progressed?
Yeah, no, definitely. I've learned a lot over these past few weeks. I feel like I've leveled a lot as a player, you know, growing as a player in this new game. So, no, it's been a great experience so far. So, yeah.
What's the big difference between, because you play all of these players online all the time, you know, you get a load of game time against these players. What's the big difference? Because everyone's been saying, you know, throughout this experience, playing this offline, learned so much, have grown so much. What's the big difference between being here, doing it in person, and playing these online sets?
I think the main difference is that you get to discuss the matchups with the player as well that you're playing against. So, like, you can have a long session with somebody, and you can after that you can discuss, you know, what you could do better in that matchup. You know, just like have a general discussion about the matchup, and you know, learn more offline.
Like an exchange of ideas, basically different perspectives. You know, how things felt from both sides, rather than you just have your experience, your online, onto the next one in ranked, onto the next one in the online tournament. That exchange is still very important for you as growth as a player?
Yeah, I feel like just with ranked is good because you get used to certain play styles online, but you just don't really learn that much, I feel like. So that's why coming to these offline events and, you know, supporting your locals is definitely, you can get way more out of it than you would expect because you get to talk, you know, get different perspectives from different players about the game, and you always learn something new about it. So
I feel like playing on ranked is very, very good for, you know, progressing in the earlier stages of tournaments. You get to mitigate various different play styles and hone yours, so it's very, very solid and there's less variance. But this offline experience is where you start learning the skills to close out tournaments, to compete in them top 16, top 8s. What do you think of that?
No, 100% I agree. Like, here's like world-class level plays that you get that you don't always find online. You know, so it's here. It's where the best players are at. So you can really grow as a player here.
It is where the best players are at, and let's find out which player from the best team this season will be stepping up for BMS. It is going to be Akainu bringing out which character and control type?
Guile, classic.
Yes, we got it right. What do you prefer, PS4 or PS5?
PS4.
Of course, bien sûr. So, making sure that you are ready for the playoffs. Obviously, the Guile is a very strong tool to have in the team lineup. Obviously, you've been practicing. You've been training with the team. You've been getting your games in anyway. But when it comes to competition, it's very different, right? You need to get these competitive games in.
Yeah, I practice a lot with my teammates. And this time they trust me. They told me to play, so yeah, I want to try. It's a good practice for playoff.
Very different playing in the competitive situations rather than in training as well, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, let's get you set up for this one. Shax, if you're ready as well. This one is going to be best of 5. It's our final game of the regular season, and really happy to have Akainu back in the lineup with that classic Guile. He's going to be going up against Shax for Wolves with the classic Luke. F-Word and Jammers for the very last time this regular season. Over to you on the commentary desk.
Thank you, Logan Sama. Shakuzua comes up and looks to continue his form here and secure some pride for Wolves. And I did say it's the last game, but what's the score? It's 20-0, right?
20-0, yep.
So if Shax wins this, it's not actually the last game, Logan. We get to a best-of-1 tiebreaker for a very meaningful, an extremely meaningful 5 points there. That could be the all or nothing for the guys. But if Shax can do it, he'll do it. And you know what? If he gets that tiebreak match, I think he should throw up Poppy and try and get that guy another run back to say goodbye to the league. You know, it's been a phenomenal season, man. We've seen some ups and downs. It's been very emotional. Very excited as a football fan to have a team like Wolves, representing, investing in Street Fighter, investing in these young, talented players as well. And I think they've got a really, really strong squad. Even that 4 Fields match that he lost there, going toe-to-toe with Valmaster, one of the best performers in the league, in a matchup that's supposed to be a little bit uphill for JP. So much talent on their squad. Shivs has had great moments too. Gonna be sad to say goodbye to them. But for Akainu, an amazing opportunity here to get some momentum, get some form, and show his team that he should be featured way more moving forward as they get towards that grand finals. I mean, he's made it to the grand finals playing, I think, twice.
He's going to be a key factor in the playoff format, to be honest with you. So getting the match time here, strategizing with the team after this, theorizing with them is going to be a huge deal here. Already with punish on the crouch, medium kick there. Take down there. Now this matchup can be a tad bit annoying if Luke doesn't already gain control of the corner, but Shax is on form here, not going to spend the level 1. Stagger up with the money button.
That medium punch is so good. Well, I just wanted to end the round. It's not going to be the case.
Big damage coming through here. That looks about 3,000 or so.
Good block. Okay, just needed one opening, and he got it.
That's all it takes, man. One drive rush cancel, one more drive rush, anything.
Shax with a cheeky grin on his face there, just having a good time here.
But this is it. This is what you want. Good block.
All right, tries to make the bet. Lovely side switch there from Akainu.
Yeah, that's about 35% taken off there.
Expensive DP. Thought he was going to do it again. He didn't.
Yeah. Done it back to back and guessed wrong twice. Anti-air with a stand medium kick. Can still be a reliable anti-air from far distances.
Nice walk forward throw. That's a bit out of flash kick, doesn't come. Well, that was super, just missed it. Oh, the range on that. That should be the round if he spends it. No, just gonna keep it.
One set up of Sonic Blade.
He's got a whole round to work, whole screen to work with. Not the worst decision. Let's see if it costs him in the end.
Back away here at the moment, and then the hit conversion into the flash kick from the crouching medium kick.
Great confidence there from Akainu.
Yeah, despite being a bit cold and not really featuring in the regular season for the majority of the part, he's still ready with the dial, man. So always have to be.
Into the safe jump. Good lord, that was down low to the ground. Good blocks from Akainu.
Just blocking it out here. Gets beaten out of his
and he's dead.
Every time.
Best button in the game.
He had to show him the mediums, man. All the mediums, no fierces.
You actually just pressed medium like this was SF5. Like.
Yeah, this is why he loves Luke, man. I keep telling you.
Let me find out when we all go home. We're playing Luke.
We all play Luke.
Bro, I'll play Luke and Jury, bro. Medium.
By the way, I think that's 220 points out of 200 that BMS has now recorded since they lost 40-0.
Not bad.
To 0-0 Nation.
Sounds like these guys are pretty good.
They're pretty good. They are on fire.
All right, perfect parry into the jump.
Jump in.
Remember, when you perfect parry Sonic Boom, you only eliminate the guess.
Very well described, Jammers. That's exactly what it is. Not getting yourself no punish against that incredible projectile.
Yeah.
Great zone in here. No more booms, just buttons. Changing it up here, but gets whiff punished. Wake up jab, gets traded.
Throw. Closing it down here. What a perfect parry. One of the few players to actually get the timing right on a charge heavy.
I think it's the only one. Everyone's been trying to perfect parry that. First time I've seen it this season, mate. Oh, the walk forward. Tiny little walk forward, kept the charge, and got the flash kick as he walked underneath the jump.
That's negative 8. That upside down kick is negative 8. Looked like it's done at a dangerous range there. No punish though. Still in a good position here, Akainu. Backs away here at the moment, slowly walking it down here.
Almost had that jump there.
So bad kick.
Oh, he's really changed it up, Akainu. Less fight, less sonic booms, more buttons, and he's gonna land the level 3 here. Set himself up nicely to close this out.
He should be able to pop out a Sonic Blade. He's going to do that first and shield it. He's going to close the
bad
gap.
timing on that parry.
Wow.
Might have been a freeze frame that messed up his timing there. Just got hit by that boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Make that man guess, bro.
This is a Red Bull Kumite
Blood, sweat, and
earlier
tears.
this year.
That's right.
Obliterating
I've been
everyone
doing
except
this for
Big Bird in the
years.
final. This is no slouch of a guy here. Despite not seeing him much this season, Jammers.
Did he return the favor in kind? Did he get a perfect back? Because Shaq's got perfect in the first game. He got perfect this one. I think he returned the favor in
You
kind.
might be right. You might
I
be
like
right.
that. And he's going to change. Oh, he brings it out here.
Oh,
he brings out the tertiary character in Marisa. Yes, he's actually been dabbling with Marisa. He brought her out back at Versus Fighting in August.
I mean, he played Abel in Street Fighter 4, a very good Abel. He played Laura in Street Fighter 5.
I don't know. I kind of associate Marisa with an Abigail. He never really played Abigail, but he likes these big, burly, obnoxious characters.
Mobile grapplers, man. For me, there's a significant similarity. At least that he's got those reads as well. And I kind of not a fan of this matchup. He's been quite vocal about it.
100%.
Woo! But does Shax know it the way he does? I mean, these guys played like first to 10s and first to 7s with Big Bird. Played a ton with Problem. No cancel on that target combo.
No Gladius Sentia either. Here's a forward throw. He can close the gap. Try to bait a flash kick.
It doesn't come. Nice driver rush. Was that guaranteed?
That said punish counter, so.
Yeah. What a choice. Good to know what buttons you can get those guaranteed because drive reversal's so sparingly available. Oh, missed this throw and gets back throw and gets burnt out.
Oh, burnout's not looking too good here. Drive rush into Sonic Boom. Another punish counter throw there for
He's got a lot of health there. No, where are you going? You forget it exists when you see these characters running around the screen, but it does. And Shax with some fortuitous throws, then finishes things off.
Phalanx is in.
Grab.
Charges on the heavy punish counter there as well. On the drive reversal.
Love that.
Too far to get a flash kick conversion there. Nice situational awareness there.
Yeah, good spatial awareness from Akanu.
Oh! Down. See how the charge from the punish counter upside down.
Oh yeah, the drive run freeze messed up his jump timing. This is a great round from Akanu. Don't get hit though.
Oh no, he didn't want to burn him out.
Oh, that target combo in the middle of the string so good. Oh, he's gonna spend it. I didn't think he would.
Okay, it should. Even with a slither of drive gauge here, it's not really gonna matter. No, he's burnt out.
Burn him out.
Damn, I'm making calculations.
Maybe that was the right bet. Oh, great block. He's got one more drive rush if he can get it.
Good boy, Phalanx. He should be charging something here.
Oh, he gets it. What a pick. He tried to do something. He just got hit. That wasn't chip, was it? He just got hit.
Yeah, I think he did.
Il y a en particulier beaucoup de Superman Punch. Il fait beaucoup de paris défensifs. Hein. Beaucoup de paris.
Soit il parie, soit il bourre.
Level 2, but you still block and you're in the same spot. And then that probably would have been guaranteed. Or a similar scenario, but that shoulda, woulda, coulda, to be honest.
I mean, I've seen Gars play this match well. I think Knuckledu's one of the best at playing this matchup. But the options Marisa has does really force Gar to play a totally different game plan.
She can always just come back in. Send her away. She has a very obnoxious and easy way to get back in. That's understandable with her character archetype. She is that brawler nobody likes. Nice sweep.
Preemptively press that.
Yeah.
Oh, where you going?
Into the safe jump. Here it comes. Okay, that was a different safe jump to what I'm used to seeing.
Harry gonna take the damage here, not the corner. I think he should have taken the corner. Flash kicks in between that string.
Harry's the boom. Now, if you hold the boom, you can force him to come forward. But the jump in!
Ooh, that wasn't even a punish counter, just perfectly timed jump medium. It's got deceptively long range, that jump medium kick.
You don't really see that button, to be honest with you, but when it works, it works.
Oh, unfortunately, I see it a bit too much, Jammers. I live in the Middle East, mate. Too many Marissas and too many jump medium kicks.
All right, try to phalanx through. He's only got one hit of armor, I'm afraid. Got to try something else.
Much better round here from Akanu. Can you see this out?
Still charging.
Yes, drive reversal, that's the option.
Well, he forced him to burn himself out there, so I like that strategy from Shax.
He's got the neutral where he's been doing well. He has to hold this now, though.
Gladius, look at all these charged armor attacks here. He is being...
Nice jump, he's out the corner. Massive turning point there, jump back. Lovely, is that light kick?
Yeah,
lovely button on the way out.
Now, if he gets one hit, he can turn this around, but...
Oh, don't get hit, Akanu, don't get hit, son. Again, identifying very much like the Dictator matchup, knowing exactly when to do the drive reversal.
Smooth away here at the moment, and the crouching medium punch doesn't even get a trade. That wouldn't have worked out in its favor anyway, and Akainu is looking to equalize things here. Wow, Shax is on game point.
Oh, recovery, no level 3. Just gonna save it. Puts him in a mix-up, that's it. He's gonna do it this time. Beautiful guess there. from Akainu. Shaq's trying to keep his win streak. Imagine finishing the Street Fighter League on such a win streak like this, but Akainu's got other plans.
Chase him down. Gets the throw tick there after the plus frame from the knee.
Oh, surprise. Drive rush in. Big
He's going to spend it one more time. No, he's not, because it wouldn't have killed. Good block on the overhead. All right. He's going to. He should burn him out. He wants to get rid of the flash kick option. That's what he wants.
Scratch to the head here. Wait, hold on. It's guaranteed.
Right, he's stunned. Yeah,
it's guaranteed. It's actually guaranteed.
I think he needs to do it now.
He didn't do it.
And yeah,
okay,
now he should do it.
Yeah, there you go. No, it's not. He can do it back. He's got to hold this. But he's going to get a reset here.
I don't
get
this
grabbed.
Is the optimal combo. Oh, he
missed, is it? He's got his bar meter back. He could have done drive rush in there, no?
Oh,
he did.
Hey.
Oh, man, he just rinsed it. Oh, my goodness, Shakazua.
You feel good about yourself right now.
For Wolves. And Logan.
You feel good about
yourself. That wasn't the last game. Look at the shrug of the shoulders. That wasn't the last game, mate. We just got ourselves a tiebreaker, mate. We just got a real match. We just got a real match.
You know what's annoying about this? Looking at this. Why did you do that on the last game? not even the options. It's like, why did you bring a tiebreaker against the best team in the league on the last game? Do you know what's annoying? I'll tell you, the thing
away
is,
from home as well, might I say.
Come on, it's like you win when there's no real relevancy here. But hey, we're actually going to get an extra game just for you guys at home. It will be a tiebreaker. Do you know what? If I won under these circumstances, I'd be just as annoyed. I'd be shaking my head as well. It's like, where was this for? Look,
hey, listen, no, Shax has got to keep his win streak. Shax don't play right now. Because next season, you're entering with the highest win streak in Street Fighter League history, yeah? So don't play right now. Whoever they send up, it can't be Shax. Logan, I believe you're up there with the two teams. Of course, the away team has to send up their player first. Then we do have another match, Logan. So why don't you tell us who it's going to be?
I am definitely not complaining about more Street Fighter 6 here in Street Fighter League Pro Europe. It is time for the tiebreak game, and it is on Wolves to send up their player from any of their four to play this last game. It is going to be Shivs. We're getting the full squad for the last day.
Yes, let's do it. Why not?
All right, can you please confirm your character and control type, please?
One game Manon.
Yes, control type?
Classic.
Sensational. Who wants to gamble against Manon? He's coming back. He wants to get his game time in. Akainu, can you please confirm character and control type?
Classic Guile.
Classic Guile. You leapt into the fray. Is that just because you want to get more play time in?
I want to play more. I need to play more.
He wants to play more. He needs to play more. He will play more. It's time for the tiebreak game. Best of one. If you guys want to get set up, please, at the station, it's going to be Wolves. Shivs coming in with the classic Manon, with BMS sending up Akainu with the classic Guile. F-Word and Jammers. Now, for the last time, it's over to you.
Are you sure? I don't know. I didn't fight out another bonus game. I don't know. But you know what's crazy? Some of the scenarios we've seen in this fixture alone, Wolves have been the most predictable only because there's nothing to play for. So you might as well just throw a character out. You think you called Shivs?
Yep.
I had a feeling Marisa might come out if it wasn't working out for the Luke here. Obviously, I didn't call it on camera, but no, this is all right. And do you know what? Akainu's reasoning is completely plausible. I want to get my game time in, get the screen time in. And it's like, right, just get us ready here. And these are two characters. Luke was pretty favorable in terms of the control aspect anyway. Manon, I think this is one of her worst matchups. I think JP is the worst. This is one of her worst. Idom plays this matchup incredibly well when he goes up against KnuckleD. Shouts to Idom and KnuckleD. This aspect, or sorry, this perspective of the matchup in Europe, I think you just see the Guile players just dominate all the time.
We don't have that, you know. I'd love to see Luffy play it more, but he's like, you know, drifting away from Manon. But yeah, we don't have that exposure to this matchup at the same level of like Idom and KnuckleD. I mean, those two are just, you know, top 4, top 5 in America players, incredibly good players. So here we go. It's going to be Shivs.
This isn't their first...
One game Manon.
This isn't their first bonus game, is it? No, it's not. It's
Wolves, yeah, because they were 20 up at one point, and then it got reset, and I think they actually lost that game. Or did they win it? They're on the verge of a 40-0
no,
against
this isn't their first bonus game.
No, they were 20 up earlier in the season.
Against BK Rog.
BK Rog. Okay. Oh, it's over. Oh no! Execution error. That's the end. What a way to end the regional scene. And Shivs is going to take the game. He's going to take it. Take the game, Shivs. Take the game.
Shake my hand, bro. Shake my hand.
Take the win, mate. Ah, so honourable. He's going to play. He's going to go ahead and play.
Oh, what, like the EVO 2023 Grand Final?
Yes.
Same way.
Yes. The EVO 22. That was such a cool moment.
Production, put the camera back on us. The game's done. What you did?
I don't know what's going on, mate. Jammers, nothing to play for here. Points don't mean anything. What would you have done there?
I would have taken the game. I'm paying like that. So I was like,
Regal bleed.
Can I take the game here? Do you know what I would have done? I would have changed my character.
You know what would have been sick if Shivs just popped off? Like, imagine he did the thing. Come on, let's go. Let's get it.
No. He wouldn't. No.
Free.
No, the joke would have done. He would have done Marcus Rashford.
In it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He's like, we're trying to say run it back, and he's like,
celebrating. He goes around looking for high fives. His teammates are like, okay. That's what we do. That's what we do, baby.
Oh, sorry, we're getting carried away. The voice
he can't see me. I told you, he can't see me in that matchup, bro. He can't see me in that matchup.
The voice of reason's having a fun time in the back.
Sorry. We're enjoying a bit too much here.
Nice,
right, let's get to it.
Why'd they go all white? Oh, what?
Somebody doesn't want us to finish this final game of the regular season.
What is going on?
Somebody doesn't want us to finish it.
All right, I'll tell you what. I know exactly.
I'll tell you what, for Akano, it's good this is happening now. He's actually going to take the round. Tell me.
Okay.
No. He's actually conceding the round. Is his pad fixed?
Yeah, I hope so. Looks like he's playing. Okay, he has his flash kit, so it must be working. I
can't believe he just took a round in the first one. It wasn't Shivs' choice. The production told him he's got to take it now.
All right, probably scattered throw there. Rushes in, going to get a conversion here. Well, was that taking the round? Was that even at any point to that?
Uh-oh.
Is he near the optimal combo?
That's actually a bad way to win a round because you don't get as many medallions.
Yeah, well, true. Overhead.
Sorry, Mavis.
Medallions.
Nice burn out. Oh, what the hitbox? What the?
Oh,
punish.
Oh, you didn't get the cancel.
Flash kick.
Yeah, didn't get the cancel there. All right. Final.
It's really nice.
Final round of the regular season here.
There we go. No button, no pad malfunctions, we hope.
No, I hope not. Block on the
bad bet. He's going to do level 3. Oh, now reset that thing. No, saves it.
Okay.
It's one of those matches where neutral's very good, so you can afford that neutral jump.
The Notch is being incredibly patient, and it is way too tiresome.
He tried to command grab, didn't work.
We'll throw in there. If he jumps, he's in trouble.
Oh, he can't jump there. Remember, he doesn't need to be holding down to do the level 3. Not anymore.
No, not going to do it. You're at risk of a level 3 if you do an arbitrary jump, but he's done it from a further distance.
Great situation there for Akainu. Should be able to close this out. Guess for game now. Doesn't go in. Nice. Even when conceding a round. I told you should have taken the game there, Shivs. Bloody hell, mate. What are you thinking playing that matchup?
And he takes it. Akainu closed it out, trying to wonder why. Shiv said, what happened to your pad? But shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's it. The regular season is done. It ends with a perfect, basically a perfect ending there for Team BMS.
Love that wordplay there, Jammers. Well done to Akainu getting himself a much-needed win and some momentum, despite the fact it was a relatively awkward match there. The 5 points goes into BMS. Their record's slightly blemished, but they're still on an absolute win streak. It would have been nice to see if you could topple that win streak, Wolves. Not going to be the case. They've won their last 6 matches now. And that being their least impressive performance, but still, a win is a win. They sit in grand finals on a 6-match win streak, and everyone else has to fight it out just to get close to them, Jammers. What a position to be in.
Well, it's deja vu all over again. Consistent last year, consistent this year. Somebody's got a consistent strategy in that team, and they know exactly how to make it work. But, hey, it's all to lose because they are in pole position. And we've seen some people slip up in this position before.
And Luffy said he doesn't actually like being in this position. He said,
and that was
in this
interesting.
position, I don't want to be in that position just sitting there not getting warmed up. But, you know, speaking of consistency, phenomenal play from BMS. But I must say, despite the lack of consistency from Wolves, what a valiant performance from them. What a phenomenal esports team. I hope we've seen them again and sticking around. Tremendous, all those players. Big fans. Been spending a lot of time with them this week.
Yeah.
I'm very sad to be saying goodbye to them. Hopefully, Logan, you with Wolves there? Please tell me you're not with BMS. We're going to see plenty of those guys later. You're with Wolves, right? Talk to me.
F-Word, you can see me on your monitor exactly where I am. I'm with the winning team. And we have spoken to Wolves extensively about their experience. And we have said goodbye to them. But we are looking ahead to the future with our #1 seed team, BMS. Akainu, you got it done second time round. Hopefully you bring a new pad with you to the playoffs.
Yeah, I bring a new pad, but I had a lot of I had a lot of issue. But yeah, so I'm not really happy about how I play as anchor. So that's why I wanted to play again and win. But overall, I'm happy we finished first. I'm happy about how my teammate played the whole season, and I really hope we win playoff.
I think it's definitely good that you got those out of your system there in that match, and now hopefully when you are called on to play again, you'll be ready for the playoffs. Of course, it's going to be a big seeding advantage to BMS, who not only go straight to the grand finals, but also have the home advantage. Mr. Crimson, how big a deal is this home advantage for you in terms of your players and your character lineup? Do you feel the home advantage makes a big deal for your team?
Yeah, it's a really big deal. One of my favorite part of fighting game is like learning and finding new strategy, new stuff. So it's time for this. We have few days ahead of us. I'm really confident. We still had few issues on some matchups, of course, Miken and a few others, but I'm really confident. Let's do this.
All right. Killzu, obviously a fantastic performance throughout the season by this squad that you've assembled. When you look at the other teams that are in the playoffs, which of those three teams you feel pose the biggest threat to yours?
I feel like everyone is scary now because it's playoff. It's always all amazing player. I feel like maybe Nation with JP and Ken are very scary, but we will work a lot to be ready for the playoff, and I'm very confident.
How much would you like it if you got the run back with Mouse in grand finals for revenge?
Yes, of course, it will be a special match if we play against them, because we lost last season. But I don't really care about playing them or some different team. I don't care, honestly.
Just focused on your own results and securing the win. Speaking of securing wins, few players in this second half of the season have been as reliable as Valmaster. You have been so very efficient with your play, just racking up points. In terms of this second half of the season, do you think you've got even better?
Yeah, I'm probably doing better, but first season I was doing well as well. I just did few mistakes. I just dropped 2 combos against Phenom and Pro Mix, otherwise I would have won against them. So I don't think I played that bad. Maybe on that day I played a little bit bad, not at my best level, but on the rest of the other weeks I did my job, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty okay with my results overall.
You've definitely done your job. A fantastic season for everyone on this squad, and they are very deservedly the #1 seeds, finishing top of the table, just shy of 300 points, very much clear of their nearest competitors. They will be waiting in the playoffs, and they will get to see 3 teams fight it out for the right to face them in grand finals. We'll talk about that in a minute. It is now the end of the regular season, and we have had 5 weeks of action for the return leg to determine the MVP for the second half of the season. Now, that is, of course, voted for by all of the players involved in this tournament, as well as the broadcast talent, both English and French. And we will now reveal the MVP for the return leg of the regular season.
Then get into throw take there. He's in there. No drive reversal there.
Watch out for that stand short.
Oh, you going? He's got it with the edge.
Oh, he's gonna get it. That should be it. That should be it.
Double jack back.
This is me back. Needed that.
That's
Oh,
it.
it doesn't matter.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a dead Luke.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my goodness, what a drop from Kusanagi. We saw similar drops last week against Joker Jokes, but it was Joker who made the clinical drops. This time around, it's Kusanagi. And on the opposite side, we've not seen a single reversal from Phenom when he's been knocked down. He's very patient. Missed the whip punish. Oh, that was like a setup. Catches him low.
Has to hold out. Double jackknife. And he got hit. That's it in the game.
Didn't believe again.
He's had such a
God.
crucial drop, and the round
is going on,
is
Kusanagi?
actually going to be stolen right under his nose.
Oh my goodness. You hate to see it happen.
The votes are in, and Mystic Smash of Mouse has been awarded the MVP of the second half of the season. And I think that is definitely because of the weight of the performances. You've stepped in as the anchor multiple times and come through and delivered. And of course, a new face to Street Fighter League, your debut season. How do you feel earning this accolade?
Yeah, honestly, this is amazing because, you know, maybe coming into the league, I didn't think I'd perform as well as I did. Maybe there'd be some nerves, but honestly, since stepping into Street Fighter League, I've really felt at home in this, you know, competitive environment. And, you know, my team trusted me really well with the anchor position in a lot of games against many different teams. And I sort of went up to the task, and in many of those cases, I did pretty well.
You know, obviously, a lot of us in the UK talk to each other, and I had heard in team scrims and Discord calls that there was a little bit of self-doubt on your behalf coming into Street Fighter League and, you know, gelling with this game and how you would perform, but you've done admirably. Does the support of the team sort of help with that?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I always speak to my team in like different calls and group chats, texting and whatnot, and we all discuss our different opinions of the game, different perspectives that we could have, and taking that on board, it helped me become a better player, more well-rounded, and I think I probably wouldn't have performed as well as I did if it wasn't for my team.
A lot of the players that we spoke to today have said, you know, throughout this season, being exposed to this environment, getting to play offline with so many great players, it's really given them a deeper understanding of Street Fighter 6. Would you say you'd come away with the same perspective?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, this is a brilliant opportunity to not only be competitive, but also learn more about the game, you know? So, yeah, over the past weeks that we've been here, it's been really, really amazing. And I'll not forget this event, this experience.
Which were some of your favorite games that you've played so far this season? Because you've been involved in some absolute bangers.
Yeah, there's been a few, but the ones that come to my head have been definitely some of the anchor games. So, especially against Shax in the first leg, and I believe Kusanagi in the second leg. So both of these anchor games were last round, and you know it takes quite a strong mental fortitude to sort of come back from that. I believe that I was up 2-0 in both sets, and you know, and yeah, the SFL curse. So coming back from that, having my team support me and believe in me even when it was looking a bit wavy. It helped me a lot, and at the end of the day, we got the 20 points in those games, so that's what matters.
Is there anyone that you haven't yet played in the playoffs that you personally would like to go head-to-head with?
I would love to play against Mr. Crimson.
Why is that?
Because I'd like to see how I do against him. That's basically it.
All right, well, he's over there. All right, maybe we'll get that. Very possible, but congratulations. A fantastic debut rookie season for Mystic Smash. Your return leg MVP here in the regular season, but that is the close of the regular season. Let's take a look at this leaderboard and see where all of the points lay. You can see the BMS clear ahead of the pack, 60 points ahead of Mouse in second, 285, a very impressive score that was pretty much run up in the second half of the season. They looked invincible. Will they be invincible going into the playoffs? We'll find out. Mouse earning that semi-final bye with the second seed, beating out 0-0 Nation by only 10 points. Look how tight that is amongst those second, third, and fourth finishes. Only 20 points between them. BK Rog, in the end, made it through, and we say goodbye to Wolves and Guild with a valiant effort from both of them. Let's take a look at this bracket. And as we said, BK Rog will be away versus 0-0 Nation in the quarterfinals for the playoffs. The home advantage, of course, very significant for some of these teams with their character lineups. Going into the semi-finals, it will be Mouse at home with that advantage. They'll be facing the winner of BK Rog and 0-0 Nation. And then BMS, their reward for their #1 seed will be the home side in the grand finals. They will be able to leverage their character and player advantages and make the most of that this time round. They were #1 seed last season. It was a different game. It was a different time, but we'll be back same time, same game next week for the playoffs. I cannot wait It's been Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2023. The regular season's done, and now it's time for some knockout Street Fighter. I'll see you next week.
Thank you.